and welcome to Nihon Nights, a modern-day Vampire the Masquerade chronicle set in Japan. Already awake for the night is Marcelina of Clan Hakata, played by Larissa Ray. Slip of Clan Nosferatu, played by Vamp Daddy. Sato Rin of the Gaki, played by Softinomicon. Kenon of the Gaki, played by Daybreakathon. The coterie are already awake, and on their trip to get inside their people carrier, accompanied by Iacon, at least two members of the coterie have seemingly gone wandering, as Daisy is wont to do, with Elias probably chasing after her, wondering why and what she's doing. They are currently giving chase to Sato, who has been seemingly taken by an unknown party. Slip is held up in the back of the vehicle, with Iacon sat next to him. Marcelina and Kenon are up front, with Marcelina driving through the night, but being careful to not draw unwanted attention to themselves. As the car drives through the night, further away from the village, away from Yamagata City, and into the emptier countryside, is there anything you'd all like to talk about?
I think Marcelina is like, in a very practiced way, is kind of like one hand on the wheel and the other is like checking her gun, making sure it's loaded properly and that everything's good to go, because in this scenario there will be no mistakes. And I think she, after a little bit of time, probably as they're getting further away from Yamagata City specifically, will call out to Slip and say, "You got anything yet?"
What a fantastic question. Shiv, I have anything yet?
Nothing concrete that you could say they're at exactly this location.
Yes, but no, not really.
Okay.
Trying to narrow it down as we speak.
Hey. Slip. Slippy. Slip. Why? Anyway. Yes. Hi. I can help if you want me to.
God damn. All right, Icon. Calm down.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm very excited. This is exciting. I didn't expect this, a couple of weeks off the boat. So this guy you're following said he's got his phone, right?
He did not say that. In fact, he said that he can't feel his phone anywhere, so there is an off chance it was either taken from him and tossed aside, or I don't know.
Well, it might be worth checking just in case. So, Slip, you need to intrude on the phone's operating system and activate the GPS. Then we can find exactly where the phone is. Easy.
There's no way. Sato's phone still has the GPS installed, right?
I mean, what are you going to do? Like, take the phone apart, take a GPS thing out, throw it away? Who does that? Why do that?
Me.
Just turn it off. Whoa, you're paranoid. You can just turn it off.
Slip being the one to have given Sato his phone. Did you take the GPS out?
No, I don't recall giving him the phone. I gave Kenon his phone.
Ah, I see. All right then. Well, it's worth a try.
Let's give it a shot.
You do it still. I don't want this guy's number without his consent. That's rude.
Alright. I will attempt to intrude on the operating system and turn on the GPS.
Intelligence and technology. Perfect. Okay, so you turn the GPS on, right?
Yes.
Alright. Give me the lap-based computer, please.
Okay.
The
Alright.
lap-based computer. Amazing.
Oh, watch this. Alright, you're gonna love this. And he just starts, pissing around with the mouse and the keyboard and stuff like that. And eventually he says, right, I've got it. The phone is in a car. Either that or it's grown legs and it runs really fast. We're following
Where is it?
It's just a little bit ahead of us.
I kick on. I'm gonna kick on heightened senses for sight, and I want to be able to find this car that's ahead of us.
I will tell you now, it's going to be too far away for sight, for heightened senses. This is it's quite a distance away, miles sort of distance.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have said that sooner.
No, you're fine. The issue is that the earpieces only have a certain amount of distance in which we can keep connection with Sato. So, and she's going to speed up a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. At least over the speed limits.
While we're in hot pursuit of our quarry, tell me about everyone. I know the nice lady.
And now you think it's a good time for getting to know yous? Is that
Well,
what
we
this
can't
is?
play punch buggy, can we? There's no one out at night. So, why not?
Right. Well, I'll allow the rest of you to introduce yourself.
I can't.
We already met.
Oh, yeah.
I
Well,
think
tell me
he wants
more.
the deeper know-hows of who you are, Slip.
What? No, bitch, give me my computer back.
Well, no. You want me to find this guy? You can't do it. I can do it.
You need to be there for it to keep doing the thing.
I like watching things move.
Alright, he's
Marcelina
a
just
cat.
raises an eyebrow.
Can I hear this?
Yeah.
Hanun is sitting very, very still. Almost meditative, but with
What?
the definite, boiling point.
What's up with that guy? Is he sat on a pin or something?
I suggest if you want to keep your head that you don't talk shit about Canoon.
What? It's a phrase. He looks very stressed.
You know, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that you don't got too many friends, Iacon. Is that fair to say?
Friends are a weakness. Of course not. If I had friends, they'd get kidnapped, and we'd be in this situation.
Marcelina's knuckles go white on the if that's even possible for how corpse-like she looks, but she's like, you can hear the leather kind of squeaking under her fingers.
I mean, why are you sticking up for that guy anyway? Can he not say anything for himself? Is that the deal?
Hanun just this a slow grin is just inching on his face, and it's not a happy kind of grin.
All right, Marcelina will of course catch that and be like, Iacon,
Yo,
you ever seen someone's face split open
yeah,
like a demigorgon?
yeah. I come from Eastern Europe.
Lots
You
of
should see the road rage.
Right, lots of teeth. Right. And so it's like if you push wood through a wood chipper. That's what it's like. The more shit that you spout, the worse it's gonna be for you. And you might be wood meeting wood chipper. Does that make sense?
I didn't realize I was spouting shit. I was just trying to make conversation, get to know you all. I didn't know you were all so sensitive. I'm sorry.
No, there's just far better ways to do that don't include saying things like, can he talk for himself? Of course he can. But I'm trying to save your life. And right now it is a tense situation because, in fact, our friend did get kidnapped. And they happen to mean a lot to us.
Why?
I'm
You are
new.
very lucky. I am a patient man.
I'm just trying to understand the gravity of the situation.
Right. I'm fairly new to this whole friends thing. But
Do you
I've
think
spent
Ross and Rachel were on a break?
I'm sorry, what?
Friends.
Fucking course they were.
What was that, Sato?
Of course they were on a break.
Of all the times.
Don't kill the person who can find me. Yet.
I
Never fear,
don't know
Sato.
what you're referencing to. I don't know what you're referencing to. Icon, I don't know what you're saying.
You didn't have TV?
I did.
You never watched Friends?
but-
It was brilliant. It
I
was
don't
about
know.
these friends that lived in New York that had shitty jobs, yet somehow they could afford apartments in New York City. Amazing work of fiction.
Marcelina is like kind of going through her Rolodex of like, what did I watch on TV? And she just kind of, that was definitely not my kind of show.
Oh, you should try it. Brilliant.
You know, if we manage to get Sato back and get home, you can show me all about Friends.
You're definitely a Monica.
How about that? I will take it, I guess.
So, Slip, what about you? Who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? I want to find out.
And Slip, I don't. Bad.
Well, what hole did you crawl out of?
Not even in this county, I'm afraid.
Oh. Have counties here? Or is that a
I
term
don't
phrase? Oh,
I'm turning a phrase right now.
okay. Okay.
I had a hole under the flimsy land that blew up, but it blew up.
Oh, that's going to be hurtful for the tourist industry. So, well, as much as I love this warm, friendly conversation with you all, a little bit of bad news. I don't want you to panic or get angry, okay?
Spit it out.
I've lost the signal. But that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Here, look, you can take your lab-based terminal back. I can still help
Thank you.
ask Sato for some clues. There's not much out here, and I'm sure me and Slip should be able to deduce where he is.
You'd best hope we do. If we do not
Sato.
find dear Sato Rin and the people who took him, I fear I will have to vent my frustration elsewise.
Don't worry, we got this.
Sato,
Yeah.
are you still in the trunk or are you moving?
Have I gotten out of the trunk yet?
Yes.
Okay. Gotta figure out where I am. They got me out of the trunk. I kind of heard a crushing noise. I think they just broke my phone.
Fuck me. Well, the
Um,
reason the signal's gone is they crushed this phone. What do you see around you?
I'm blindfolded. They got me out of the car. Hold on.
Jeez.
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. We were on the road. We only turned off once. And when we turned off, I heard some rocks. I think a rural road, I guess. And then it was
Gravel.
not a very long walk when they stopped the car to get me inside. I can hear a lot of trees. There's water, running water somewhere off in the distance, I think. The guy who took me, I think he was in the room with me. He hasn't said one word, but he wasn't breathing. I can hear. I didn't go upstairs or downstairs or anything, but I know there's people above me, and there's other people in the room with me, and they were breathing. So I know that there's kindred and a kind, and probably other kindred. I'm not sure, and I wasn't able to count how many.
Sato, you, a quick question actually, ST. So with that little bit of information that, Sato has given me, or really us, because we all have our earpieces in, and we drove away from Yamagata City, so are we still in, like, tainted land territory?
No.
No. Sato, your eyes aren't useless even though they're blindfolded. Use that special sight that you have as a gaki. It'll help you at least gain some sort of knowledge. You'll be able to see what auras and shit. You'll be able to give a more accurate view of how many people there are.
ST, does that work through blindfolds? Wait, did they blindfold my actual eye that sees, the third one?
As far as I'm concerned,
The
you've got
stone.
a great big thick black bag over your head.
Oh, it's all over my head. Okay.
The reason why I asked that is because I imagine that site is like almost like heat signature type of site because it reads like auras and shit, right? Because of chi.
I believe you need to be able to see to use it.
Oh.
Like, I mean, I think in darkness, yes, you could use it, but with a material covering up all eyes.
Got you. Okay.
Marcelina, they're covering up my whole head. I can't use it.
They got a fucking bag on your head. Wonderful. Okay. Alright. Well.
We got loads of info. Slip. You got Booble maps on that thing.
It has internet access, yes.
Wonderful. Right. Find it. I'll guide you through it. Give you a chance to, flex the old NOS credentials.
Okay.
I think Slip might knock this guy out. Marcelina's just looking at Slip like, patience. Patience when this is done.
Okay,
You can
so-
kill him, you know what I mean?
They've had about 30 minutes gain on us, more or less. Just enough time to watch an episode of Friends. So, your search area places somewhere around here. And he's like, circling on the screen.
Easy with those.
Sorry.
Easy with the fingernails, but it's a plasma screen,
sorry.
please.
Oh, plasma. Tasty. Trees. Running water in the distance. You can see there's rivers mostly everywhere. But if he can only hear it in the distance, and can hear trees, he's close to woods. Easy.
Yes, if we take into context the speed at which they were traveling, direction in which they were traveling, the distance between them and us, so we can triangulate. Then we're just mathing this out and looking for trees and water.
So you've leveled it down quite a bit already.
I guess.
And he said he turned off and was on a loose stone for a bit. No driveway, no house, not a house.
Gravel.
Yeah.
Not a house.
No, it sounds like he isn't in a house. Not a house.
So Slip.
Sounds like he's in a house.
What do your naughty senses say you're looking for?
Not a fucking house.
Not a house.
He
That's
said there was
right.
people above him.
Nailed it.
Well, that sounds like an industrial building. Solitary, of course. Got to keep a theme going. Nobody breaks Masquerade and gets away with it and all that. And there's a very large building here, just a few miles away, just off the side of the road. Actually, that would make a pretty nice haven. There's also this little ramen shop. Looks closed and disused. Might be worth checking that out first. Nice little decoy place. And hey, if we get lucky, the nice, quickie solution. Everybody happy, and we can go and watch the one. I don't know any title episode of Friends, so the one with something and something. And if not, then at least we ruled it out, and we can just walk over to the big place, nice and quiet.
A location.
Hey.
By the way,
gotta make
ST,
a-
I'm Oh, go ahead, sorry.
You're gonna make a right in like 15 minutes.
All right then. Marcelina says this is where she's going to kick on heightened senses for sight, and is going to, when that turn comes up, is actually going to make the turn and then cut the car off and the lights off.
So we're heading to the ramen shop first.
Whichever building comes up first is where we'll head.
That's the ramen shop.
All right then I guess that's where we're going.
Let's go.
Yeah, so Marcelina's gonna get out of the car and leave it there because she wants to make this as quiet as possible. And because she has the silence of death kind of always on, she's moving through shadow like a ghost. If anything, she's like specifically sticking to shadow because Sato had mentioned there possibly being other kindred. And so if we come up on any individuals that may be kindred, she'll be using her stealth against kindred.
Yep. Everyone else leaving as well? Iacon in tow?
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no way Kenon's staying behind.
You all leave the people carrier and surreptitiously enter through the staff entryway around the back, proceeding through the small kitchen area into an open, small seating area. Stools are screwed into the floor of the grime-covered broken tile floor. A few remaining tables that have been attached to the wall remain. The remains of the booths they once were visible but mostly covered in fallen debris. Despite the rundown appearance of the place, though, it seems as though someone was here recently. Much of the debris seems fresher in appearance to the rest of the mold and dust-covered splinters. What would you like to do?
You said it looks like someone was here recently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd like to activate Chi Sight and do a vibe check.
I think I'm going to give that to you for free. Although degraded from time, you're unable to tell how long, something was here of a supernatural sense and has left some kind of trace somewhere.
Slip's just going to look around for evidence of the passage of one or more figures dragging another.
Wits and awareness, or intelligence and investigation, whichever you prefer. Perfect. You're able to find a dried bloodstain.
Oh.
What did you find?
A bloodstain.
Is the supernatural trace something I could like hone in on and like specifically look for, or is it just like a general sensation?
It's general sensation.
Okay.
It's too degraded for you to be able to bloodhound it out. Either that, or it's the entire building. It's hard to tell which.
Well, the blood is dry, right?
Mm-hmm.
This blood is dry. It's not even sticky, so I don't think this is Sato.
Where in the layout of the, I guess the front area that we're in, is this bloodstain?
It's on the wall, fairly low down. Not hidden precisely, but it was covered over by some of the fresh debris. Marcelina will be able to tell instantly that this debris wasn't placed there to hide this. It's purely a coincidence that there is debris there.
So, given that that's the case, right, would I be able to sort of, I don't know, maybe, given my training and stuff, say that, like, a fight broke out, and that's why there's bloodstain and debris?
Intelligence and medicine, intelligence investigation, or wits and awareness, whichever you prefer.
Intelligence or medicine or investigation awareness. Or, I mean, I'm sorry, wits and awareness. I think I'm gonna, because I have my heightened senses on for sight, I'm gonna do wits and awareness with the +1 from sight.
Yep.
Where are you? Oh, whoops. Okay.
Checks. Oh, you have to stick with it, really, unless you want to go crit vision.
Do I want to go crit vision? This seems like the thing to do it for, right? So I could do what? Roll a 1? Because I know you can't roll hunger dice, right?
Roll the 8 and the 6 again. It'll take you down to 1 success, though. But then it's already,
You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna keep it at the 3. Yeah.
And you look
just because it takes away. So
you look upon the bloodstain, and just looking at it, it reveals nothing to you. Perhaps a closer investigation might reveal something.
Fuck. Okay. Okay. So Marcelina's gonna get down, down onto her knees, and she's kind of gonna brush away some of the debris so she can get a closer look at all this. And I'll do the intelligence and medicine now.
Okay.
As like the closer investigation.
Much better.
Not great. Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool.
Spatter isn't from a typical kind wound. It lacks the spread that the pressure in a mortal body would provide. This would appear to be from a kindred, either a stab to the stomach, or they threw it up, are the best guesses as to how it appeared.
Right, well, one thing I know for sure is that's not human blood. That's kindred blood. They were either stabbed in the stomach, or maybe they threw it up from a solid punch to the gut, but it's not human. Is there a way for us to maybe find out if there was any Nosferatu who made this their home before our Niktuku rolled through?
I can check the floorboards and other typical hidey holes.
I think that would be best.
Sure, I would like to go combing the building for evidence of nos holes.
Wits and awareness, or intelligence and investigation to find a nos hole. Perfect. Oh, you can't see me gesturing to you, Marcina. What were you saying?
Okay. Well, no, I was gonna just briefly to Sato be like, I think we're close. We're in a little ramen shop, and there's a warehouse up ahead. Are your hands tied up?
I've actually been needing to ask, are my hands like tied up in front of me, behind me?
You bet they are, my sweet little pet.
Of course they are. I want to know, is there any way that I can pull some, like, did they like tie my hands up really tight where I can't even pull some acrobatic bullshit?
Yeah.
Can I try to get this thing off my head?
Shit, what are the fucking things called? They're not cuffs, they're like the
Zip ties?
Zip ties?
Thank you, people with
Oh, they
Flex
full-
ties.
perspicacity.
They zip tied me. Is it one zip tie or two? Like they made handcuffs out of zip ties, or did they make the mistake of putting a zip tie around both my wrists?
Oh no, this is professionally done.
Damn it!
Not just zip ties,
smart.
but proper flex cuffs.
Yeah.
Smart. Can I get the bag off my head somehow?
I would allow you a roll for that, but I think it's fair to say if you fail the roll for that, you are going to take damage.
Oh! Is that dude in the room with me?
I can't give you that information. You can't see shit.
Shit. I can't see shit, and he's not breathing. If he's not moving, I can't hear him.
Right.
Oh, what is the roll? What is the roll that I would have to make to get the bag off?
Strength and... I'm gonna say strength and strength.
Oh, could you guys
Oh
finish?
God.
Don't do anything stupid, Sato.
Do we
All I'm
hear Sato
asking-
fretting over this?
I'm not gonna.
I mean, we
see-
all.
Wait, Shiv. Is my back up against a wall?
No.
Am I in the middle of a room?
Sato.
I want to try to make a noise.
Okay. Are you
I
sure?
want to see if maybe they can hear me.
Are you
Hold
sure
on.
you want to make a noise? I wouldn't recommend it.
Sato.
Oh, they're gonna beat the shit out of me, aren't they?
Sato.
Sato.
I'm doing thinking. What?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes?
Can you not turn your hands into blood?
I was going to say. You mentioned having a trick up your sleeve, Sato.
Thank you, guys. My brain does not work when I'm scared, apparently. I would like to use that power to pull my arms out.
Show me the roll for the power, please.
Marcelina. Marcelina has a moment where she just rubs her temple.
Yeah, I can imagine just the long-suffering look exchange between her and Kanoon.
Yeah.
Because it
I'm
was.
really
I was gonna
sorry.
say.
I'm not used to being kidnapped, okay?
Yeah, well.
That is why, above all else, you must remain calm, dear Sato Rin.
You're right. You're right.
If
Okay,
you
that's
are
gonna be Dex
unable
and
to do,
athletics.
Definitely.
if you're
Excellent.
unable to be successful in that little trick, I just need to know if you can flex your hand and see if you can touch the floor.
Well, we'll see.
Only if you're not successful, though.
Oh no!
Sticking with it?
Oh. I could try to willpower reroll.
I suggest that you
Good,
do.
but you've also got the risk of a messy critical on the table.
Oh, jeez.
Me, dog.
Don't fuck this up, Sato.
This'll be fine. This'll be fine. Oh, that's not enough. That's not enough.
But it's not messy, and that's what's
It's not
important.
messy.
You take 5
Oh, well.
superficial damage,
Oh, excuse me.
which will halve
What?
to 3,
Oh.
as you attempt to move and wiggle, and you just feel a fist make impact on the back of your skull. You realise that just that is the message of don't fucking move.
Sato?
Sato Rin.
Did we wait? Question: did we hear the impact sound over the
Sato
earpiece?
might have made an ugh sound.
Yeah,
you know?
at
Yeah,
the very least, you
probably.
might have heard an expression of pain.
And then just
I'm
these slow
gonna kill
fuck.
Sato, calm down. But Marcelina looks at Kanoon, and there is this, I think, an exchange of resolve of we're going to kill them in the worst way possible.
Oh yeah, Kanoon's face is like ice.
As for looking for the nos hole and being able to find a nos hole, I'm going to keep saying nos hole, you do not find a massive gaping nos hole anywhere in the structure. However, Slip, you do find a modern day smartphone that seems damaged.
Oh, look what I found.
As soon as I see the phone, do I recognize that as Sato's phone?
Yeah, it doesn't look like that.
It is not Sato's phone.
Maybe the other kind that they took. Or the other kindred they took. It might be one of their phones.
Yeah, this might just be the place they take people they black bag.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Slip, you realise that you might be able to repair the phone, at least partially.
You know, it's not actually all that badly damaged. I might be able to get this working a bit. If you'd like me to take the time.
Take the time.
And
Marcel
gather and put to good use.
in that time, Marcelina is going to like open up her jacket, and within her jacket she has sort of like a whetstone and then a very, very large knife that she's going to sit cross-legged, and she's just going to begin to very slowly and methodically sharpen.
Intelligence and tech for me, please, Slip.
I think as Marcelina's sharpening her knife, there's just going to be a moment. You don't happen to have a spare, do you?
She will hand him that large knife and then pull out a knife that was given to her by a Samitsi friend, an old skin-flaying knife, and she will begin to sharpen that one.
Thank you. It's not usually my style, but I believe this is a special occasion.
And special occasions should be celebrated, don't you think?
Indeed.
The repairs made to the phone have allowed it to be turned on. It simply displays the start of a video on its cracked screen.
I've got video.
For flavor, Marcelina is up and next to a Slip in a blink of an eye.
Oh yeah, if you think Henry isn't also right there.
Yeah, we're on either side of him, looking down at this. Well, play it.
Give it a shot.
Rouse for me, please. Wonderful. You are able to press the play button. The footage begins. It shows two men standing over another man that's been restrained in a chair. His face is strangely blurred, as if it can't be picked up or focused on properly. Next to the blurred man, on a small table, is a metal spoon, a small pile of sand, a bottle of bleach that sits on a small thin pane of glass. I have to give a content warning for this next few paragraphs. One of the two men looks at the restrained man and says, "Where is Gemma Seek?" He gets no response. The other man, standing, takes a fistful of the coarse sand and forces it into the blurred-faced man's eye, pushing his palm hard into the man's eye socket. He is asked again, "Where is Gemma Seek?" As before, the man says nothing. The pair wait a moment before one of them takes a bottle of bleach, opens it, and with his other hand grabs the restrained man's hair, pulling his head back as bleach is poured into the same eye that is already slightly bleeding from the sand as the man begins to scream. Unmoved by the man's suffering, he is asked again, "Where is Gemma Seek?" The man mumbles he doesn't know, but it doesn't satisfy his torturers, as the thin glass is picked up and rammed into the man's bleeding eye. The broken shards jammed further in by the man's palm as blood runs down the screaming, restrained man's face. Again the man is asked, "Where is Gemma Seek?" Finally getting a shaky response of, "I don't know who that is." The two men look at each other as the spoon is taken. Wet cracking and popping noises soon follow as the man's eye is removed without mercy by the spoon, or restraint, and exposing the insides of his skull. The torturer places his thumb in the eye socket, reaches further in, and tears the man's skull in two as the video ends.
Whew, child. Okay, so question. You said the individual that was tied up in the chair, that's the one that couldn't be focused on.
Correct.
Right, okay. So then the other two men, what details can I get about how they look?
Obviously kindred. But I think it's fair to say the look of them, they are extremely corpse-like. Other than that, though, their dress seems average. Not even suspiciously average to you. Marcelina, of all people, I think would recognise these are experts at blending in.
So with that also, from their tactics to how they move to even just like the setup of the whole situation, right? Would I be able to confidently say like they're experts, like they are
Yes.
like Marcelina, professionals?
Yes,
They're professionals. Okay.
There's a cleanliness about it that's different to Marcelina's methodology, different to anything Marcelina has been trained in. This is extremely detached work for them. This is like to them 9 to 5, go to the office kind of work. There's no passion or enjoyment in this. It's simply, this is what they do.
Right. Well, that's where Marcelina is different than most professionals, is that she enjoys her work. Okay. So, okay. They look extremely corpse-like. I had another question, but now I kind of lost it a little bit. Okay. Well, professionals by the look of it. Iacon.
He is not in the room with you.
He didn't come in the room with us?
Correct. But as you say his name, you just hear, coming out from behind the kitchen area, Guys! Don't move. I found something. Hold on. And an elegant, all-black cane with a silver cap is seen slowly emerging from the corner as Iacon steps out, grasps it with both hands, and proceeds to tap dance across the floor as he sings, "Hello, my baby, hello, my honey, hello, my ragtime gal." Huh?
More than just pinching the bridge of his nose, Canoon, his hand is over his eyes. He is visibly restraining himself.
What do you think? I'm going to be one of those older kindred with a cane. You see Ventru do it all the time.
Marcelina grabs Iacon by the scruff of the front of his shirt and just tugs him and says, real close so that she's right in his face, and say, "You have 2 seconds to get your shit together and act a part of the team. Because if we are not successful in getting Sato, I will fucking kill you. Do you understand me?"
We shall put that cane through your ribs, and that shall be the least of your worries, friend.
Don't you want to know where I got it from, at least?
If you have
I do.
information, please enlighten us.
I was gonna... Some dead kindred in the back there. Did the usual salvaging rule. Gave him 10 seconds to come back to life. He didn't. I took the cane. Want a peek? It's a trip.
Already striding that way.
Yep, so Marcelina's going to say, in the meantime, while we investigate this, I'd like you to use your talents in order to find somebody by the name of Gemmaseek. Can you do that for me?
Gemmaseek? Is that is that it? Just a name?
Just a name, unfortunately.
Oh. With a J or a G?
Try both.
Oh, you're gonna kill me, aren't you?
Well, I certainly hope that I don't have to if you can prove yourself useful.
I mean, there's gonna be a lot of Gemmaseeks in the world.
This one would be important to kindred specifically.
Oh. I will see what I can do. Nice lady, because you asked me so nicely, I will do my best.
She lets go of the scruff of his shirt and gives him a gentle pat on the side of the face and says, "Good boy." And we'll go with Canoon to look at the dead kindred.
Told you she was the nice one.
never out of character. Never gonna get over that this guy thinks Marcelina's the nice one. But yeah, we're gonna go to that dead body.
Kenan leads them around the kitchen, past the abandoned large cooking hob coated in rust, and shows them the modest-sized staff room. Some kind of hard resin fills every corner of the room, stretching from one side to the other. Embedded into an almost cocoon-like collection of resin is a desiccated husk-like corpse. The body's mouth agape, exposing a blood-soaked jaw. The kindred's fangs have been ripped out. What would you like to do?
Do I see, like, I don't know, any place where he may have been staked or anything like that?
Do for me wits and awareness, intelligence investigation, or even wits and occult, if you like.
And when you say, like, resins everywhere, like... Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. What's the vibe? What?
I'll give you a roll for that in a second.
Okay, so I'm gonna do wits and awareness with a +1 from sight. Because that'll be the best one for me to do. Ooh, we are definitely gonna re-roll that. Oh, that's fine? Okay, never mind then.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
This creature was not staked. And from what you can see, the fangs were ripped out by hands whilst it was still conscious. Kenan.
So...
Wits and awareness, intelligence and investigation. No problemo. Whichever you prefer.
I'ma do some wits and awareness and hope I get a clue.
Fine. The resin seems to be made from a mix of blood, bone, and some completely unknown substance.
And just like, for some reason my brain isn't throwing up a good mental image. Like, what is the... It's like cocooning? Like... What?
Trying to think of how to describe it. It's a rough surfaced, thick substance that is basically encompassing the entire room. Oh, do you remember the Super Mario Brothers movie?
Nope, but...
My God.
Is it like preserving the scene? Is that what's, like, is it...
Oh.
Or is it just, like, splattered everywhere?
It seems to be spattered everywhere, yeah.
Okay.
It's all connected, though, and very little of the wall behind the resin is visible.
Okay. And, like, does it look like it was splattered intentionally, or does it look like something exploded in one splatter?
Oh, this is definitely intentional.
Okay.
So I actually need something from you, ST, an understanding really quick. So, from what I understand, when kindred die, they turn to ash, no?
It depends on how old they are. If they're an old kindred, then yes, they will turn to ash. If they're a younger kindred, their body will turn into whatever state of decay they should be for their age.
Okay, and the state of decay for this individual is... I mean, other than looking almost like dried out, I'd be able to tell that they're kind of like on the young side.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna search the body for any kind of ID, or although the likelihood of that is very, very little. If they're professionals, they'd take the ID off them, but just in case.
Wits and awareness, please. Or intelligence and investigation, whichever you so prefer.
Okay, we're going wits and awareness again. +1 aside. Oh.
Reroll the 3 and a 5 if you like.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Nope.
And that's a beast roll as well. Marcelina,
It's unfortunate, but that's what we're at. Yes.
you begin to search the body, but the beast is screaming in your skull that you need to get to Sato right now. But you know better. You know now is not the time to give in to your beast or what it is saying. You're able to keep it at bay for the time being. However, you can feel that doing so is sapping away at your inner resolve. Reduce your willpower by 2, please.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Ooh, child. I think Marcelina has very, like, Kenun would be able to see that, like, her grip on this corpse has tightened so much that she's probably, for lack of a better word, like, bruised the skin, like, or the indents of the pressure from her grip are, like, left over as she releases it. And she stands up and I think is like, well, can't find anything on the body, but definitely kindred and a young one at that. And she sort of gestures to, like, the mouth so that Kenun can see that the fangs were ripped out.
Just like the other one.
Mm-hmm. Just like the other one. Now, I don't want to freak anyone out. Sato, don't freak the fuck out. I am almost certain that either this is some weird, twisted SI shit with kindred under their employ, or this is most definitely the Niktuku who seems to have friends. And if it's something else entirely, I don't know what the fuck we're dealing with, and that is worse.
One way or the other, they shall have to deal with us.
I think Marcelina takes some relief from that. Some resolve there from that statement. Okay, Sato, don't move.
I wouldn't
At all.
dream of it.
Don't keep talking.
Satorin, we are on our way.
Don't keep talking. I don't want them to have any reason to know what you're up to.
Just silence.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna actually take my earpiece out. The earpiece, is it the type of earpiece that kind of, like, you know, curls up around the ear and then has the insert, or is it just an insert? I can't remember what we decided on that.
Slip?
Just the insert.
Just the insert. Okay. So, I mean, Sato has long hair. It's just weird to me, and Marcelina will say this actually out loud, just say, you know, it's weird to me that they haven't taken his earpiece out yet. They got his phone off of him and destroyed it, but not his earpiece.
Maybe he's bait.
If we are lucky, it was not but a careless mistake. If we are unlucky, we shall simply have to ensure that they are unluckier.
Given my experience, ST, is it fair to say that Marcelina sees the signs of a trap?
Wits awareness, please. No bonus for sight.
Oh, child. Okay, so what we're gonna do is rouse the blood. Well, we were successful. Alright, wits and awareness. +3.
Nice.
Alright.
It is entirely possible that this is a trap. That this is... Whoever is doing this is simply trying to lure you here, and Sato is not the target. However, it's also equally possible that this is such an old kindred, they have no idea what an earpiece even is or what to look for. It's also possible they just whacked a bag over Sato and had no idea he had this earpiece on him.
Okay. She shares those possibilities with the others, but I think also for Marcelina, she's gonna operate under the assumption that this is a trap, that there is, this is trying to lure somebody in. Yeah. I wonder if they even know that Sato's not a kindred.
I had been kind of assuming that Kenun was the target if these are bounty hunters of a supernatural nature.
That is a... I am gonna... I don't know what kind of role that this would be, ST, but in the back of her head, Marcelina is rolling through, like, the Rolodex of her victims. Gemma Seek. The last name Seek. Anything like that ringing bells for her. Just in case. Not at all. Okay. Right. So this may very well be for you.
I did some work for the Gaki over the decades, hunting this and that, rarely human. It would stand to reason I would not be the only one on payroll.
You're not wrong.
Okay. Not. They shall have to deal with me.
Marceline has a moment of whether she should tell Kenun that she thinks that's hot, but instead keeps that inside. And and we'll go to Ayakon and say, did you get anything on that name?
Yeah. You're not gonna like it, though. There's a lot of Gemma Seeks out there. Yeah.
Of importance to Kindred or the Gaki?
Importance to Kindred in some way, shape, or form.
Fuck. Any of them on a missing persons list?
A few, actually. Yeah, that could just be the whole Camarilla political situation, though, People that Kindred are tied to particularly strong suddenly go missing. That's why you never tell people who you keep close.
You know what? So I have Cousin's Ear as a lore sheet. Marceline is gonna throw the name to the family and see if she can get anything.
I can tell you now. Nope.
No?
Nothing at all
Right,
that's
well.
going to be related. It's going to be the similar thing that Iacon said.
Right.
There's just so many Gemma Seeks in the world.
Right. Oh, which is surprising because the name itself is real unique, but okay. Son of a bitch. Alright. Well, Ayakon, you tried your best, and that'll count for something.
Thank Kane.
Because in the video, right, like I'll say, like, physically Marcelina is watching the video again. She's watching very carefully. The victim in question, it was almost like their face was constantly out of focus, or there was like a weird glitching that the camera couldn't pick them up, right? So is it safe to assume that they're La Sombra?
Yeah, I don't think you need to roll for that. That's pretty much common knowledge, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, well. So, homeboy in the kitchen is definitely a La Sombra. Baby La Sombra at that.
Nice lady. I don't think
Marcelina.
That's what I said. I don't think he's the Sombra.
Well, what makes you say different?
I found these loose pages from a book. They seem to be instructions for a blood ritual. Seem to be incomplete. I reckon he's Tremere.
Oh, so we've got Tremere in the fucking kitchen, a La Sombra that's got its eyes gutted out, and this cane.
What? Kane?
Anything fancy coming out of that cane?
Oh.
No, not
Oh, thank
cane.
God.
The cane.
Oh.
No, not
very
literal cane.
Whoa. That would just be the end of the night, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. It absolutely would. But the cane in your hands, any details you can glean from that?
It's very nice. I don't think it's anything important. It looks like a status symbol. Do you want it?
No, I don't want it.
Can I keep it?
Yes, you can keep it. You found it, so you can keep it.
Oh, jaunty.
So the reason why I ask about the cane is because I'm trying to figure out if, like, if there's any iconography on it or, like, runes or something that'll
I get you.
lend credence.
It is just a cane.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Just okay. Wonderful.
There's a bright side to all this.
And what is that?
Only lost a Tremere so far. No loss.
Son of a bitch!
I think that gives Marcelina a little giggle. Until she remembers that Sato was a Tremere.
I think Kenun very gently goes and takes the cane and just snaps it.
Oh. That's what my mother did with my first toy.
Hands half of it to Marcelina.
I'm going to take that half, and she's white knuckling it, so to speak. In her thoughts about thinking that from Sato being a Tremere, what do I know about the Tremere that live in Japan? From the family.
Very few.
But they do have like a chantry, right?
Probably. You've never been to it. You've never heard of it. You went to see the Tremere Primogen, who was posing as a night doctor.
Yep.
I think that's all you really know.
Yeah. I do know that Sato was turned here in Japan, right?
I'm pretty sure I did say that all the way back at the beginning.
I feel like
that's
I remember that being said.
Okay. How to frame the next things. I have about 1,000 questions in my head. Okay.
So is it now 2 sticks and not a cane?
Yep.
2 sticks, 2 stakes.
Definitely 2 stakes.
Wait, not again. I'm still...
Not you.
Oh.
And I'm just grinning.
Oh.
Yeah, Marcelina's saying not you, but like... it's a non-committal, not you. So... Any of those Gemasiques important to the Tremere?
Oh, that's gonna take me a lot of time. You know what the Tremere are like with secrets.
That is fair. God damn. The weird substance that is around the room, that like weird resin. And Marcelina will kind of pose this question as well out loud. But is this something that maybe would be recognizable as like a ritual of some kind, like a result of a ritual?
You know what it looks like to me? Did you ever see that movie Super Mario Brothers?
Sure.
That's what it looks like. The fungus from there. A lot harder. Terrible movie.
Does that ring any bells for me? The sort of fungus resin of like any kindred rituals, or no? This is something unique. I'm also thinking of back when we were in the SI building and they were showing all of those different, like, biological weapons that they had.
You know, could be something that some Zemetsi's made, just randomly.
Oh, good. So Zemetsi, fucking Jesus Christ.
No, he was La Sombra. That's what they say anyway.
I didn't mean literally, but thanks for that bit of knowledge.
Twirling the stick in his fingers, just sort of rolling it back and forth.
You see, look, he looks jaunty with it, classy, and it's only half a stick.
An eyebrow is raised.
Right. You think we got all that we can glean from this place?
I imagine so.
And when you were searching, Slip, you didn't find a basement?
Not a lot of basements in Japan.
Yeah, but I thought that too until we went to that house and we found a whole tunnel system.
Yeah, I didn't find anything.
Okay,
Just
alright then.
Just the phone and the blood spatter.
Right. Alright then. Sato, we're coming. And Marcelina has that, kind of makeshift cane stake in her hand, and her knife, and is ready to roll out. So she's heading towards the door. Before she does so, she's gonna put on
mystery mobile.
Right. She's gonna put on her Oblivion sight, just in case any weird shit decides to pop on out.
Yep, no problem. Nothing immediately. And the coterie leave the ramen shop behind them, walking into the chilly night. The distant sound of insects calling echo around them. The large silhouette of the looming industrial building draws ever closer as the coven walk. And as you walk towards the large building, is there anything you would like to talk about en route?
I meant to ask this earlier, but actually totally forgot. ST, in the video, did it look like they were in a warehouse or in the ramen shop?
Neither.
Oh, good. Wonderful. Makes me feel
At this
real
point,
good.
I think it's
Okay.
fair to say you don't need to worry about that video.
Yeah, okay. I thought I would be able to glean something from it, but that's fine. Yeah,
Professionals, and this ain't the first rodeo.
Yeah, no, for sure. Icon and Slip. I think it best if you guys, if possible, make yourselves as unseen as you can.
Okay, boss. Oof. And he will just... right in front of you all.
I can do that, but I will be less able to assist you easily.
At the very least, I'd like them to think, if they have eyes out, given the professional nature, that there are less of us.
Okay.
So unseen until you are needed to be seen.
Okie dokie. Don't look at me.
Marcelina's already looking the opposite direction.
Just for reference, you were probably looking right at Iacon as he just did it.
Yeah, in her mind, she definitely takes that bit of information. It's like, how strong is he? Trying to make like mental calculations to learn more about him.
Slip will then use Unseen Passage to disappear once he is not being observed.
Yep. Urge the blood to various portions of your body. No longer actually invisible, but far, far harder to perceive skipped over in favor of anything else around you.
Right. Marcelina is at this point stealthing. She is sticking to shadows and, making herself as in her way as unseen as possible as they kind of head towards the next place.
The coterie arrive outside the tall metallic building. Pipes and chimney stacks stretch out towards the night sky. A dirt track riddled with pebbles and stones outside large double-door entrances. Car. Its boot popped. What would you all like to do?
Okay. So it is like a warehouse, yes?
No, it's like a factory.
Oh, understood. Okay. So there are windows.
Not really.
Uh-huh.
Very few, but not
right.
a great amount.
Yeah. No, the reason why I ask is because can I see any lights within it, even if they're flickering?
Yes, it is all lit up. The factory is basic. It looks as if the factory is open, running. Filled.
Okay. Oh, so there's like active smoke coming out of the chimneys and stuff like that.
Sorry. Yep.
Okay.
Should have put that.
Okay.
In the
No, that's
description.
fine.
You're good at this.
Yeah. No. No worries. Okay. Marcelina will, in a very low voice, say to Kanoon, "How would you like to approach?"
In situations such as these, I am not known for subtlety.
Me neither. However, what would be useful is knowing how many we're up against, and since I don't have necessarily those kinds of abilities, I think your sight might be very useful in this moment.
Yeah, can I, a vibe check?
Do the roll for me, please. I believe that's rouse as well.
Yep.
Is there a roll for chi sight? I think there is, isn't there?
I think it was just the rouse check.
Okay. You will see many auras around this place. Various resonances. There are some in there that are strangely suspicious to you. Clearly there are kindred in there. You can see somewhere amongst the assortment of auras is Sato's, but you're unable to precisely locate it simply because it's like looking for a needle in a bunch of needles.
Fair enough. And do I get any Gaki vibes amongst the kindred vibes?
No, just Sato's.
Okay. And this information is relayed.
Okay. ST, that's about how many kindred, though? Because I know there's kind in there as well, but how many kindred are we talking here? More or lower than a dozen?
Less than a dozen. More than 5.
Amazing. Okay. Now, if I do the special move, that whole building's coming on top of everybody, including Sato. Okay. So can't do that.
You're going to be walking away from that as a white.
Which, let's try not to do that. Okay. And then, this would be something she asked Kanoon. The collection of my kind, are they focused in one area or are they moving about?
Storyteller?
They are not focused in one area.
They seem scattered around the premises.
Okay. And just from the outside, I don't see anybody trying to, patrol the area outdoors, right?
Right.
Right, okay. So they're all inside. Right, well, assuming that Icon and Slip are behind us, I intend to go in through the front door.
I was about
However,
to say, I myself am a front door kind of guy.
however, if our two sneaky boys here find a vent or something that would be more to their liking to enter, that would also be a good choice. And then she is going to proceed towards that front door, and her like heightened senses for sight is up, her oblivion sight is up, like she's fully like what's the word, like fully activated right now.
We both got
Yeah.
them full-on vibe checks, and yeah, Canoon's strolling right alongside, looking almost jaunty, like.
Excited.
Oh yeah.
To proceed through the front door that is not locked into a huge, dirty room. It's covered in black tire tracks, handprints, and the sounds of heavy machinery reverberates through the entire concrete metal stairs. I missed a word. The entire concrete structure. Metal stairs lead up to catwalks that run along the ceiling. Several open doorways lead further into the facility. It is at that point Iacon breaks his own vanish and says, "So, hi, by the way. I think we need to split up. I'll go with the nice lady.
Yes, we do.
We can cover more ground this way, and you can all talk together, right?"
Canoe, you have that fancy ability to fly about. Why don't you take high, I'll take low.
Nods.
And Marcelina is going to proceed, again clinging to Shadow, and kind of, if it's going to seem as if she's taking the long way almost, around to the nearest open doorway. And there's going to be a very, like, militant moving about, where rather than walking straight to the door, she sort of catty corners herself there so that she's, like, her back up against the wall and facing the,
Is it paying
what do you call? It might be. There's also ghost children that follow me. Don't worry about it. She's gonna have her back up against, the wall towards the door opening and like peek in.
Nice lady. Let me go
Marcelina.
first. Use my body as a shield.
Wonderful. You do that.
Right. I've already got a hole in the chest, so, you know.
Yeah, she's gonna actually absolutely let him do that.
But by the way, before we all split up, it's probably a good idea to say any last words to any of them. None of us know. We don't even know who's going with who. Slip. Where's he going? What's going on? Plans. Very important.
Well, Canoon is going high. He'll be taking those catwalks up there as we walk through. And I assume Slip will be following. You are with me, and we're taking low. So we're going to clear these rooms first.
Right. Oh boy.
Here
I go killing again.
Do you have oh, right. I was just going to ask, do you have a setting for kill? Because it's going to be that kind of move.
Oh, I'm getting a little bit hungry, so this'll be fun. Kenon, Slip. What are you two up to?
Well, I would like to up.
That's at the very least a rouse check. I think there's something else associated with that one, isn't there? Okay, so, rouse check for me, please. Dexterity and half of your willpower, rounding up. absolutely A-OK. You are able to gracefully, silently fly straight up onto the catwalk without issue and land on both your feet confidently. You are able to repeat this as much as you like for the remainder of time you are in the facility.
Marcelina has gun in one hand, knife above it, kind of ready to go in whichever way this goes. And once Ayakon sort of steps, I guess, into the doorway, she is quickly behind him to cover.
Ayakon's doing this with his fingers. He's like, okay.
I can't see you, so...
That's right. He's pretending he's got guns with his fingers. Why I'm sticking with the voices I'm explaining this, I don't know, but that's what you get.
Okay.
Yes, Slip.
Slip watches Kenun just fucking fly away, like he's supposed to be able to follow. Is there any way for him to like mantle up and climb without breaking obfuscation?
Yeah.
All right, God bless. He's following on foot a man who can fly desperately.
Yep.
I mean, Kenun can't see Slip at the moment. He's
There's a very...
I can't exactly grab him and bring him.
Yeah. He's just on foot, chasing you down the best he can.
And at this juncture, we will take a break, and we will be right back. As Kenun hums for us the classic Superman theme.
You say that.
A small coven watch as a figure across the room briefly moves his arms. But before they are able to do or say anything, the sound of a large press above them interrupts their thoughts. The huge steel covers most of the room, only stopping at the feet of a figure across the room. And as this huge pile of metal is coming at you with great speed, what would you like to do?
It's fair to say I'd like to not.
Okay. You can dodge out of the room, but you won't be able to get across.
Well, I mean, I don't want to get hit with giant thing of metals, so...
Dex and athletics, please. Slip. Dex and athletics, please.
Okay.
Does the fact that I can fly do anything to
Does not.
aid this?
That is enough for you to just barely jump out of the way as the steel press clangs on the floor in front of you, where moments ago you were standing. There is nothing but this huge piece of metal, knowing that if you had not been able to move out of the way, you would have been crushed, like a Cyberdyne Systems Series 800 Model 101. What would you like to do? Steel press is moving up, back down.
Okay, that's what I was... And is the guy still just, like, there?
Yep.
Does it seem like a thing that if we were quick, we could launch ourselves back, across the space before the thing could conceivably come up and go back down again?
It's something that is, in theory, possible, but extremely difficult and at great risk.
Okay. Following that, does there seem to be a way around?
Not a short way. No. Not one that you know, either. Would you like some thinking time?
Sure.
Meanwhile, across the facility, spinning Hedgecloth Table of Horrors logo, Marcelina, and Iacon are making their own way through the facility, having so far only come across Kine in their travels, and nothing suspicious. Marcelina, nice lady.
Yeah. Yes, that's me.
What's going on?
I don't know. So, we've been coming across humans. Are any of them tied up, or are they, like, working?
Working.
Do they seem unfazed, even though, like, me and Iacon are sort of in stealth mode as we walk through? Do they seem unfazed by us?
I wouldn't say unfazed, more of just I don't know what's going on there. I don't want to know what's going on there. I'm just going to do my job.
Okay.
So,
As a...
come here
go
often?
ahead, sorry. No. This is weird, though, is it not?
Yeah.
I mean, even for a place of work, this is bizarre, given the hour.
I mean, some places work 24 hours a day. That's how they make a profit.
Right, but this, I don't know, something about this ain't right.
Like what?
Normally, I get a reaction when people see me.
Maybe they just don't want to stick their nose into someone else's business.
That's
I mean, you are
fair.
armed. I wouldn't approach someone with a gun.
Then you're smarter than you look.
Experience.
Experience. Speaking of experience.
Yeah.
How long are we talking, experience-wise?
In what regard?
How long you've been this?
This? Early 90s, I guess.
Alright. So, still fairly young.
By some people's standards, that was not a fun time. And then it all just suddenly stopped one day. It was real weird.
I've not yet found a time in which everyone is doing okay. I think that speaks to just human history.
I have some Bruja that you need to meet then. They go on and on about Carthage. Ugh.
Marcelina has actually been alive for I believe 100-something years. She's been alive for a while. What does she know about Carthage? I imagine the Hecata taught her some things.
Yeah, it existed. It was an alternative to Rome at the time. It was brought down probably by the Romans. Might not have been the Romans. That depends on how you believe politically.
Right.
Point of the matter is, you don't go back there, and it's fucking dangerous now. Yeah. The earth was salted, I believe, is the popular known conclusion of Carthage.
Right. Well, they can go on and on about it, but Carthage ain't still standing, is it?
No. Neither was the Soviet Union. That was their
stands.
creation as well. I say creation.
Right.
I don't know about creation, but yeah. It's great. Equality for all. Bruja.
My statement still stands then. There's not a time in history that was great for everyone. Right.
I think you're right.
I usually am.
That's depressing.
That's reality. Best to deal with it as it comes. As I say that, I'm like, we're still like moving through, but as I'm looking around and see these random individuals working, just from the obvious, what kind of factory am I able to gather that this is? Like, what do they make here?
They do steel.
I know there's
sheet
not a lot of
work
like metal. Mm-hmm.
and appropriate work that relates to steel sheets.
Okay, so just in the making of steel sheets, or are these steel sheets becoming something in the factory? Is my question.
They're becoming something in the factory that's appropriate for a factory that works with steel sheets.
Like a car factory, you gotta give me something.
Making giant metal hinges for giant metal doors.
Corrugated steel.
For the space station.
Right.
Chip, straight up corrugated steel.
Corrugated steel. I don't know what that is, but we're going to go with it. Thank you, Softy.
It's a building material.
Okay.
It's building material.
Oh, okay. That's so good. That does.
Hey, this place looks like it makes corrugated steel.
That's a
building
great find,
material,
Indeed. All right, right. Building what exactly?
Buildings. With their building material.
Okay. Wonderful.
They make steel sheets to send out to make steel sheet factories.
You are a treasure trove of knowledge, Icon, I gotta tell you.
Does it look like I worked in anything? I was the canary in the mine.
Is that how this happened to you?
No, this is the curse of Nosferatu, you see. Some say
No,
it was handed down
I meant
by
the
Cain.
embrace.
What?
I meant the embrace, how the embrace happened to you.
Oh, I lost a bet.
Okay. I think part of Marcelina is like, wow, kindred are really not selective these days on how they embrace. But she says nothing of it, and it's like, okay, well, short end of the stick for you, I guess.
No, I think you and Ken Un have the short end of the stick after it was broken in two. Kane was only 3 days away from retirement,
The urge to stick the cane into this man's chest has risen, but she steels herself. And
lots of steel around.
And are there any, I don't know, shards of this steel kind of lying about? Do you know what I mean?
I don't think that they'd be
debris?
very wasteful of it.
Yeah. Okay. So sort of situation of having a thing there for the extra bits and then throwing them into back into the furnace type of deal.
Exactly. Throwing them back in the furnace alongside this guy that was pretending to be a police officer.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Shit. Right, so... Oh, God. Because I just want to find Sato. With
it would be nice. I don't think we're just gonna stumble across him, but let's keep going and see. It's a steel factory. It can't be that bad. I know we've been in this room before, but let's go through another door.
Yeah, no, Marcelina's literally clearing rooms. So she goes into one, then comes out to another. This is an ongoing process as we speak. Yep. Marcelina's gonna throw up her Oblivion Sight. She's looking for dead things, you know.
There is nothing from the realm of Oblivion around. And now we'll, spinning logo, back to Slip at Kenun, who have no doubt formulated a plan to get past this press.
At this point, Slip will just drop the obfuscation.
Okay, I can try to find and cut power to this press. If you think that's the way to go,
I
Cannon.
do not see many other courses of action here.
Well, the other course of action that I can think of, which I really don't want to test, is can I catch it and make it stop? And I don't know. So I'm going to try looking for the power cable first.
Indeed, that's not a gamble I should be keen to make.
I would like to attempt to isolate the power supply into this press and sever the connection.
Wits and awareness for me, please.
I will re-roll all 3 of the normal dice.
Okay. That's fine.
4.
You're able to find an emergency shut-off circuit breaker just for this room and the steel presses.
Okay. Just looking at it, do I feel like if I use that, there will be an alarm or some sort of light or indicator of the emergency press has been...
No, simply for, in interests of progress, no, there will not be anything like that.
He will just throw the breaker and stop the press while it's up, not down.
And you're able to stop every single press in that room, except the particularly large one that stays in the doorway at the feet of the kindred in front of it.
Oh, that sort of works.
Sort of indeed. Looking around, is there anything we can, glean to an alternative rather than squishing ourselves?
Slip! Intelligence and occult, or wits and occult, whichever you prefer.
Okay. It's a
Perfect.
crit, baby.
Although you are inexperienced with kindred disciplines and the like, you have heard rumour that there is one clan in particular that makes illusions. It is entirely possible, given what has happened, what is going on, and the fact that this one just appeared out of nowhere almost, this could be that.
Kenun,
Yes.
say your magic eyes of this willful press. Is it shenanigans?
With the illusion thing in mind, with a closer cheese sight look, is vibe check?
That roll already failed.
Okay.
Looks pretty real.
Would poking it?
It will feel solid.
What if I poke it with a thing that isn't me?
As long as you're holding it, it will still feel solid to you.
I'll bounce my gun off the side of it.
I was going to say I'm going to throw the half a stick.
Bitch!
Throwing it just goes through it.
Mm.
Look at that. Cheeky.
Over that earpiece, he will then say to Sato and Marcelina,
"Be wary of illusions and things that are not real. We've got a hydraulic press up here that feels real, looks real, behaves as though it is real, but if you were to throw something against it, it goes through, where your hand might not."
I haven't seen a Ravnos in a long time. This'll be fun. She says back over the intercom.
Slip will attempt to retrieve his gun and walk through the illusionary press.
Yeah, can we walk through it now that we know it's an illusion, or is that still just like... Is this Kindred just watching
I'm
us,
gonna
like,
let you just
be
walk
alive?
through it. And eventually... And yeah, you have a Ravnos in your coterie, by the way. You just make it to the other side, where the figure is standing still.
I don't think I've ever seen Daisy do this thing-thang.
And what is a daisy?
Canoon.
Do I hear that over the earpiece?
You probably hear that they're having a conversation with someone, yeah.
Canoon, has your cadence changed?
I'm willing to bet, Slip, that it has not. There is someone in there with you.
The guy that's always been there at the other end of the room that you're now standing in front of, that I said you're standing in front of.
Amazing.
Oh, he's alive? Holy
The
shit.
guy's right there!
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
let
God.
y'all alone. I let y'all alone for not even 5 minutes.
Hi.
Yes.
Well, go on, Canoon. Talk at him.
Hanun is just like, there's a sort of pause of like the visibly reining himself back from just full aggro launching himself at this individual. I believe your people have taken something from us.
Whatever could you mean?
I think you know quite well.
Indulge me.
Pray answer my question. My patience is running thin. Where is he?
Through this door. And he'll gesture to the door behind him.
Will you allow us to pass peacefully?
Of course. And he'll open the door for you. After you.
No, Canoon, that's an incinerator or something. No, I don't think so.
As you wish.
No.
And he'll just walk away.
I'd like to retcon Marcelina saying she hasn't seen Ravnos in a while. I forgot this. Player forgot this because Daisy's always doing like things with the animals. For whatever reason in my mind, I was like, gangrel. So sorry, Daisy. I love you so much.
Is the guy like walking back through that door, or is he walking away elsewhere?
He's walking the way you came.
Yeah, no, he's not walking past us.
Okay.
I think you'd hear Marcelina's voice over the earpiece saying, "Kill him."
If Kenun reaches out to stop him, will the guy... Kenun's holding himself back. He's not going to outright kill this fella immediately. Unless...
He'll stop without walking into your hand. Yes. I've shown you the way forward. What more do you wish of me?
Come with us. You go first.
No, thank you. I was not paid to do that. I did my part, and now I am leaving.
Paid?
Yes.
By whom?
Some large fellow. Arms like bones.
I see.
You don't
Pray
mind?
tell.
Yes.
First, answer me this. How many of you have been paid?
I don't know. Don't ask questions like that. Why would I?
Understandable.
May I leave now?
Kenun's thinking about it. He's thinking about it long and hard. Like, you can practically see You can practically see his two souls at war with each other behind his eyes.
What is the objectively correct call according to your practices?
Sort of half a grin. According to my practices, kindred are unclean and ought to die.
Well, I mean,
How far are we from the room they're in?
Very different part of the factory.
Okay, never mind.
want me to start them off and then you can sort of even them out?
If I casually, accidentally, quote-unquote, drop my stick on this guy's foot, will it pass straight through?
I mean... What?
I don't know, is he an illusion?
I'm not sure how to answer that. Why don't you just drop the stick through his foot and find out?
That's what I'm asking. I'm casually, coincidentally, low-key, totally not on purpose, dropping my stick on this guy's foot to see if it bounces.
It hits his foot.
Okay.
Are you quite done?
Get out of my sight. But know this. Sound any alarms, cause any problems, and you shall not live to see another night.
Ugh, like I was going to anyway. No problem. Good evening.
You'd best hope it remains so.
He just attempts to walk forward.
Slip will move to the side.
Yeah, Kenun lets him pass this time.
Toodles, ducklings.
Restraint.
Visibly, as he picks up the stick again, is visibly restraining himself from shoving it through this guy's back.
Oh my god. Kenun,
Yes.
is this a second setting I'm seeing?
I'm saving it for when it counts.
Okay.
Now, shall we carry on?
Absolutely, I'm here to assist you.
And yeah, striding forward.
You walk with an almost unease into the next room, finding it mostly empty, but sat next to a door that leads onwards is but a single man. Good evening. Stay and talk.
something about the way he said that.
Slip's going to very pointedly avoid eye contact with this individual that wants to talk to us.
Oh, in that case. Oof. Yeah, actually, fuck it. I'll re-roll 3 of those. Stay and talk. Intelligence and resolve.
Okay.
That's for the both of you.
Yeah.
Oh, avoiding eye contact didn't help. Oh, okay. I understand.
Oh, it's not going to be good.
Don't forget, you guys can rouse blood, or at least Slip can.
But you're going to be stood there, and you're going to stay and talk. The man just looks at you both and says, "What are you looking for?"
Yes.
I would rather you tell me.
You guess.
Could you both roll intelligence and resolve, please?
Yes, of course. Ow.
Oh. And what did you say when he said, "What are you looking for?"
Told him to guess.
Yeah, guess.
Oh, guessing games, not my strongest forte. Give me a clue, won't you?
I want what was taken.
Is this what you want as well with your companion here?
Yes. A bit.
Intelligence and resolve, please. Lip getting real lucky there.
I'll re-roll the 3 and the 5, actually.
Guess if I can beat him, I can shut him out, right? Maybe.
Play.
Can I hear them?
Oh.
Nope.
I can't
not
at
even
all.
through the earpieces?
Well, through
Oh
the
yeah,
earpiece,
through
I
the
assume,
earpieces. Yeah, yeah, good point.
But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
hear them near me.
Correct. So that is.
If I say anything, I'm gonna get decked.
Don't talk quietly.
say anything.
I'm gonna halve the successes of Tabula Rasa against you as part of your messy critical.
Okay.
Kenon, intelligence and resolve, please. Oh, Kenon. Kenon! As this man's sentence leaves his lips, you suddenly forget everything. Who you are,
Sort of imagine.
what you are, everything.
Sort of the half stick sort of just falls from his fingers and clatters on the ground.
Well, seems like you've got bigger problems now. And he'll stand up, open the door ahead of him, give you a nod to Slip and just say, "Good luck," and walk off.
Are we letting that one go as well?
Just this look of confusion.
Because tabula rasa, correct me if I'm wrong, we don't know that any of that was a thing at all.
Correct. Not because of tabula rasa, but because of... Oh,
Rationalize?
thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
You... Okay, sure. You dropped your stick. Do you want it?
Sort of looking around, just very confused.
Meanwhile,
Let's just... yeah.
with Iacon and Marcelina. So, nice lady. I guess this guy must mean a lot to you to risk your neck coming out here pretty much instantly for him. What's that about? Has he got you under a blood bond or something?
No. He's a friend.
A friend? Like, what? Like, he comes to you with rats and stuff and he gives you information? That kind of a friend?
No.
Oh.
He's a friend. Somebody that I trust to have my back, and I have his.
Oh, like a Nosferatu?
That's what this... Right, exactly. That's what this whole coterie is to me.
Oh. But what about when
They are
this
all
kind of thing
friends.
happens?
What do you mean?
Well, having friends is great, but also what brings one down brings everyone down.
Tell me, Iacon, are you afraid to die?
No, I already did it once.
I'm not either.
What have I got
So-
to lose, my rags?
Precisely. And friends make the time that I do have more enjoyable. Makes also missions and things that need to get done a little bit easier.
Oh. Well, talking of easier, we're not getting very far. Like, room by room, systematically searching. I have an idea.
What is your idea, Iacon?
Well, with your permission, of course. Something I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want the others to see happen to you. Think of it as me affording you some dignity here. And he'll just, like, extend out a hand. It's like that hand of
She's gonna
friendship.
stare at... She's going to look at his hand, then look at him. She's
Is there
going to
something under
say,
my
I really hope that when I ask you this next question that you're going to be completely honest with me.
Always.
Were you paid?
What? Paid?
Yeah, well, seems... And she, like, taps the earpiece in her ear. That several kindred in this place were paid to prevent us from getting to where we need to go.
No.
Were you paid?
If I was paid, I would be wearing clothes. What use have I got for money anyway? It's not like I can go into any old dollar discount store and be like, Yes, my good man, I'll have a tuxedo, please. That's literally polishing a turd.
From what I understand, Nosferatu don't necessarily need money. What they lack is information. There's more than one way to get paid.
Well, I'm failing to see the logic here.
What I'm asking is, are you a friend or are you a foe?
I'm Iacon. I've been trying to help.
I'm gonna insight check him because I don't fucking given what's going on. Marcelina's hella paranoid, so yeah, I'd like to insight this man if I may.
I think that's going to be a wits or intelligence, whichever you prefer in insight.
Okay, I'm gonna rouse the blood. We're good. Insight, you said wits or intelligence?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go with wits. Ooh, whoops.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna willpower reroll.
Not that it decrease his willpower for the messy.
Reroll those 3 there. Hey, there you go.
Yeah. As far as you can tell, he is telling the truth.
She's not gonna shake his hand. She's gonna pat his shoulder, and just like rest it there for a moment. That's right.
I'm really sorry about this. It's nothing personal. Strength, bro.
I fucking knew it. So I'm gonna use rapid reflex and I'm gonna shoot him.
It's not what rapid reflexes are for.
You can't use that and like as a defense thing, basically. Because
no,
he's
rapid
gonna
reflexes don't get. Rapid reflexes mean that you can dodge without cover, without penalty.
Oh, I understand. Okay, I still have my gun in my hand, so I'm going to shoot him.
Well, you'll have to do the grapple roll first.
Okay. What is it?
Because you've put his hand on his shoulder, he's trying to grapple you. You have to resist the grapple first. And it's strength brawl versus his strength brawl.
Okay. We will rouse blood. Did it go? Oh, it didn't. Sorry.
There you go.
There we go.
I'm going to rouse as well, just because I can.
Damn. Alright, well.
You do have a reroll from Noscavian, banked.
Noscavian, thank you so much, darling. We're gonna have to rouse again. I'm really... yeah. Okay. And it's strength brawl.
Yep.
Oof. Not much better.
Mind you, you get an additional +2 to resist grapples from slippery.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, boy. Okay. Should I just do like a 2 extra 2d10s
again
for the
with
+2?
Oh, that, yeah. That's also okay.
Yeah, just for whatever, because I think it might be easier. 2d10.
It's 4.
So
4 successes versus his 6.
yeah, that's fine. We gonna make do. That's all right. Thank you, Noscavian.
And you are successfully grappled.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, back with the blank slate that used to be Kenun and Slip.
Slip has retrieved the stick from the ground and is holding it out.
I think Kenun's just sort of like touching the ear with the earpiece, just the same look of confusion. It's like, there are voices.
I'm sorry.
There are voices.
You're picking up voices of people nearby.
I don't know.
Okay, what did they sound like?
A woman.
You've got an earpiece in.
Oh,
You're probably hearing Marcelina.
Marcelina.
Correct.
Over the intercom, you would hear, over the little earpiece, you would hear Marcelina, like, in a strained voice, saying, "Little busy right now trying to get Iacon off me."
Wait, what? Okay.
And because you
Yep,
said
he's
that,
a traitor.
he is now taking the earpiece out. When you mentioned his name, that earpiece is out and crushed.
Cool. As he takes it out, can I take the opportunity to bite him?
You can do strength and brawl again to try and get out of the brawl.
Okay, it's fine.
Grappling!
It's so stupid. It's so fucking dumb. Yeah, we're gonna fucking...
Oh, I forgot he's got
Shit, we have to. I'm going to rouse the blood. Oh, okay. We roused the blood. We got hungrier. That's fine. We'll deal with that later. Okay, so strength
also
brawl.
going to rouse the blood.
There's no fucking way. I'm gonna use a fucking willpower reroll to reroll 3 of those. There we go.
Oh!
Okay. I will re-roll 3. So
what's
you
the
attempt
math
to
on that?
strain against him. It's 8 against 7. 8 to Iacon. But he did messy. So what I'm going to say you do
Okay.
is, as you strain against him, trying to get out of the brawl, you are able to get in a quick bite upon him. You may slake 1 hunger, and you have done some serious damage to him from a fang attack.
Right, and because I'm Hakata, he has to do a Fear Frenzy check because of the bite.
Point.
Okay.
And despite sinking your fangs into him, imbuing him with ingratiating pain that almost makes him run, he is able to quell the beast inside of him.
Okay. If you'll allow me, ST, I'm not gonna actually release him in the bite. I'm just gonna keep drinking.
Nope. Just gonna let you take the 1, because the only reason you're getting that is the messy crit. He's still 1. You're still grappled. You're still under his control.
Okay.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
I'm not.
You're gonna like what's coming, don't worry. Hopefully. Slip, Ken on. The door before you is opened. Slip, you are able to catch a brief glimpse of someone who is presumably Sato, knelt on his knees, a thick black bag over his head, and surrounded by 4 mysterious figures. What would you like to do?
Alright, he just heard Marcelina say she's getting jumped by Iacon, then her earpiece went dead. Kenyan's got poo brain.
Kenyon, do you know why we're here?
Just the look of confusion is still on his face. It's just... Am I... dead?
Ain't that the question? You are not dead, but you're not all the way dead.
Slow nod.
And you see through that door there.
Yes.
That individual knelt in the center is the one we are here to rescue from the potential for individuals around him. Sir, do you are you ready to fight them? Do you?
Yeah,
What do
do
you
I still
know?
remember? Do I still remember how to fight?
Oh yeah. That's more like
Okay.
an instinct thing.
Okay. Then. Is it still fair to say that even blank slate, he one setting?
Yes.
Because,
Again,
yeah, he's
instinct.
still got one setting. It's like, okay, if this is our mission, then... Blah, blah, blah.
Yes, that is your family, and they have taken your family, and you would like your family back.
Nothing more needs to say. He's gonna, the muscle memory of the face just opening up, and he's gonna go.
Oh my God.
Anyone in particular, or are you just charging in first?
Whoever's nearest. And I think, though I may not remember it, the flight was still active, so I'm like high-key launching myself at these people.
Strength, bro.
Just a ballistic canoon.
The creature you launch yourself at attempts to wield out of the way, but is kept firmly in place by the man standing over Sato. You impact with him, even though he does try to move out of the way. You do some serious damage to him. It is at that point the man just turns towards you, Kenon, and says, "Finally, you get here. You took far too long. Calm yourself. I only want that one." And he's pointing to Slip.
Canoon's not calming down. There's no answers. There's just teeth.
Okay. Slip.
Unfortunately, Canoon has forgotten his restraint.
Oh, yeah. The Slip's gonna go after the same individual Ken went after with a bite.
Attack on you. Why you do this to me? I think that's a strength brawl, even though it's melee. But I think you do strength brawl for that one.
Okay. -1 because bite, or -2 because bite. Stake is -1.
You get a -1 success. Oh wait.
Okay.
You get stakes -1? Oh, then in that case it's -2. It's like a cold shot.
I
knew it
think
was one
so.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
so you don't have any
-2
mods.
modifier.
No. We take 2 successes away from you.
Roger. Okay.
Oh shit,
We'll
that was...
reroll.
Oh, yeah, well, I have to reroll because I didn't apply the correct modifier. This guy has a -1 modifier.
Mm.
That didn't work out the way I was hoping.
Okay.
You know what? Because that's messy,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to give that to you
Okay.
and say that you launch yourself successfully, sinking your fangs directly into the man's flesh and begin tearing off pieces of him and spitting them out onto the floor. And he's not going to get a go, because fuck that guy. This one here is going to attempt to restrain Kenon So strength brawl versus Kenon's strength brawl.
And is that a grapple thing? Because I also have the slippery.
That is a grapple thing.
And that was a +2, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
The entire coterie is covered in butter.
That's absolutely fine. He stumbles forward, grasps at Kenon, but is unfortunately unable to get a firm grip of him, simply out of the anger and pure fury that Kenon is displaying. Third one's just going to stand there and watch. This Nosferatu. It's going to rouse for prowess. Wonderful. And he is going to say, if you do not restrain yourselves now, I will simply kill this one in front of me, before you.
Could I... One setting! Can I launch myself at him?
Nope. Not yet. It's not your turn.
Okay.
Can I please try to get up?
On your turn if you want.
Okay,
This is this guy's turn.
that's fine. I have a very bad feeling.
Doesn't matter what the storyteller does to help him out, does it? No one's going to do anything?
Whose turn is it?
I mean, he's giving you a chance to give yourselves up in exchange for Sato's life.
His brain got yeeted. He does not have the presence of mind for tactics right now.
I mean, he's basically giving Slip a chance to give up in exchange for Sato's life. That is what he wants.
This does seem like what he agreed to. After a very long pause, okay. I don't think I've got much of a option here.
Good. A wise choice. Skyscraper of a man pushes Sato forward towards Kenon and takes Slip, restraining him, and begins to leave.
And I launch myself at him now.
You can, but he is taking Slip with him restrained. It is not a clear target whatsoever.
I've said before the phrase "no thoughts, just teeth." Even more true than usual right now.
Okay.
Kanun does not remember much except fury.
Dex, brawl.
Okay.
-3.
Do I get anything from the specialty with the...
Nope.
Okay, just had to ask.
Yep. Sticking with it, Kenon?
I probably shouldn't. Is there... What can I reroll?
3 and a 0.
I suppose I'll do that.
So it's no longer a messy, but you're unable to launch yourself and impact Slip and the stolen Nosferatu, who are able to make their way out, taking the 2 remaining kindred with them. Leaving Kenon and Sato alone with the 1 remaining kindred. What would you like to do?
Can I try to break out of my stuff now?
You absolutely can. Strength.
What is
Strength.
it to break? Strength.
Just right. Just enough for you to pull yourself out of these restraints, snapping them in the process, and taking the bag off your head.
Can I turn around and try to go running after Slip?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Kenun's kind of full on prey-predator brain at the moment.
Yes.
We are in hot pursuit.
Yeah, both Nagaki, you're running after this. I'm not having this.
Just picturing that moment of running after. Oh wait, I'm flying.
And you are able to give chase to them. Running outside of the facility, where you find Slip, restrained by the tall skyscraper spindly Nosferatu, standing next to Iacon, restraining Marcelina. Her guns have been thrown out onto the ground next to the people carrier and are out of reach. Finally! You Cainites take far too long dragging your heels with distractions. Did you let me into your group so easily, too, with such a flimsy cover story? Here's what we're gonna do. I'll give you back this one. Meaning Marcelina. You'll let me take this vehicle and Slip. He's the only one I really want.
Marcelina's going to do a Fury Frenzy.
I was gonna say so is Sato.
Yeah, Kenun's, baring his teeth in a split-jawed snarl. Like, he's not with it at the moment either.
What's the reasoning for the Fury Frenzy here?
Mine is I still love him.
That's Sato's reason. 2 reasons. Marcelina is... She's got a list. First, that Iacon did this. Betrayal, not something she likes. Second, they touched her fucking guns. Then she saw this man holding Slip. Slip is her best friend. She knows the reputation of Niktuku and will not stand for it. She is livid. Not even furious. She's livid. Seeing red, and if demon mode were possible, that's the space she's in right now.
That's good enough
Actually,
for me.
same.
You can roll to resist it if you want, or you can ride the wave.
Do I click the frenzy button first, or...?
No. If you only
Oh,
click
it says
the frenzy
different
button
thing.
if
Okay.
you want to ride the if you want to ride the wave. No, if you
Want to
would you
resist
like to
it.
give in to the frenzy, or would you like to ride the wave? Basically, is a
I
stage.
think because it's a Fury Frenzy. Now, remind me, if I ride the wave, I can control what happens to my character, right?
To a degree, yes.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna try to ride the wave.
Okay. That will mean that the beast is taking over you. You need to destroy the subjects of your ire, which I would imagine is going to be Iacon and this skyscraper Nosferatu next to you.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yes. So,
Sato, would you like to ride the wave, or would you like to give in to your frenzy?
I would like to ride the wave.
Okay. The demon that is inside of you has taken over. You will need to destroy the subject of your ire, which is going to also be the towering skyscraper Nosferatu and Iacon. What would you like to do?
Everybody's got one setting.
that
Welcome
means
to Cannon Brain.
Are the only two out here just Skyscraper Man's and Iacon?
Yeah. They both have
Okay.
someone grappled with them.
How difficult is it? Or, I guess it's hard when it's in Fury. Trying to think of how to word what I want to do.
You want to grab my half stick?
I don't want to try to stake because I'll stake Slip by accident.
Well, improvised
I
weapons
know
if you
shit's gonna
want it.
make me staken by accident.
Don't
If not,
forget
go
as
for
well,
the stake if you want the improvised weapon.
this is per turn, riding the wave.
Right.
God.
God.
After this moment on, if you want to ride the wave on a second turn, it's going to cost you willpower.
Right.
But this first one is free.
I want to attempt to jump for Skyscraper Man and basically trying to, I guess, climb over Slip. I know that's basically possible. He is in the way and I'm probably going to hurt him if I fuck it up. But I'm trying to get behind him and get to the dude's, like, face. Not even his neck, just his fucking face. He's
Dex.
taller than Slip.
Dex, Brawl, because it's taller, it's only going to be a -2 modifier.
Dex Brawl.
Can I assist as I am something to stand on?
Nope.
Is
Understood.
this...
You are grappled.
Is this...
I tried.
Is what I'm doing counted as grappling?
No, but if you wanted to, that'll be a different roll.
Oh,
It's going to
is
end with you
grappling not
restraining him
Dex
if you...
Brawl?
No, grappling is strength brawl.
Strength Brawl. Yeah, that's not a different roll. I just get extra dice on that. And, it's kind of hard to hold someone if you're also getting held down. I do stop him from running away. I will switch it to try for me to grab him as well. Basically,
Okay.
get this in a weird sandwich. Or pull his head. I don't know. I will be holding him by the end of this.
If
and then
anyone
I will
ever
not
watches
miss
this
it.
and has been doing shipping, this is a new one that was unexpected. Let's do it.
This is an extra one. So I get a -2 because I'm trying. Is this still a called shot? Or is this different?
No, this
'Cause
is a
I'm not actually trying
-2
to-
because you're trying to just take the one guy
Right.
without harming Slip.
And then with my specialty, does that just turn this into a -1?
Yes.
Oh, I could do better than that. No. Ugh.
there is a free reroll from Pixie.
That's true.
I'm going... If everyone's cool, then I'm taking it.
Take it.
It's our power couple name, Slop.
Flop. Great. This is a sloppy romance. Oh,
Reroll 5 for willpower.
I kept going to just because Why did I not rouse the blood before I did this? I'm an idiot.
You know,
I didn't even think about it. I always forget I can do that.
it's alright.
I'm about to sail right past this man.
Sato, you attempt to dive onto the tall skyscraper Nosferatu, holding Slip hostage. He merely sidesteps out of the way, and you make impact with the people carrier, doing some serious damage to yourself. Take one superficial damage.
Fuck, am I knocked out?
What does that leave you with any ag left over?
Well, okay.
You're impaired, I think.
I'm impaired.
It's
I
Elias
have 4
in the window
superficial.
2.0.
I now with that I have 4 superficial and 1 ag. That's it.
Oh, then yeah.
I have no more little red boxes. I'm impaired. What does that do?
-2 to all physical-based rolls.
Oh shit.
Who'd like to go next?
Boing.
Boing is going to be Dex and Brawl.
Yeah.
Which one are you going for? Skyscraper Dude or Iacon?
Skyscraper dude, because I was chasing him a minute ago and I'm still predator brain.
Dex, Brawl. If you are frenzied, you ignore impairment?
Oh, what?
No?
Local Gaki too angry to die.
I mean,
Nope.
No thoughts, just teeth all round.
Princess Slip just dangling there.
Oh yeah, by the way, you're going for that was a -2 modifier.
Right. Well, should I roll it again?
Please.
Oh, actually, I don't know if this counts Shiv, but it does say that completely ignores all dice pool penalties inflicted by injury.
Ah.
Does that count for impairment?
Where's that?
I found it in something else, and now I gotta go find it in the book. Fuck. I'm scanning like every book. Hold on. Well, the one book I need, but
As they're scanning, what's going on with Marcelina? Because she's also frenzying.
You are grappled.
But right.
Okay. Everyone, I know you're all nervous. I can only deal with one thing at a time. I'm just a man. Right now, I'm dealing with
No, that's I was just
Skyscraper
asking.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah,
No.
that's
It's.
fine.
I'm
I
not
was just
calling
asking.
everyone else. It's just Noscavian's being extremely helpful as well at the same time, and it's like one brain, one thing. Only a man. I'm very sorry. One thing at a time.
Here.
Quick, STL,
What
look
I'll do-
backwards.
you do what you gotta do.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna copy paste it, and I'm gonna put it in the Roll20 chat so you can see it without having to change tabs over.
Thank you. Jesus.
No problem.
6.
Page 220 in the book.
Yeah.
To Kenon. Kenon, you attempt to tackle the large skyscraper of a Nosferatu in front of you. It also is able to just move out of the way. Yeah, that's exactly what I've got copied down here. Health-based penalties. Yeah, that's not going to apply. Any health-based penalties short of mutilation, that's exactly what aggravated damage is. So, Sato, Kenon, Marcelina, you are currently grappled.
Yes.
You can attempt to break out with Strength Brawl.
Even though I'm frenzying?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna rouse the blood.
Wait. The way you said that, what do you know that I don't know?
Oh no, nothing. I was just curious because I had said previously, like the moment that I, would see everybody come out, see that this man is holding Slip, that I would go into that fury frenzy.
Yeah.
And then I would say like I would attempt to ride the wave.
Yeah.
For that.
But that doesn't
you said
automatically get you out of the grapple.
Still good. Right. Which is why I said, okay, I'm going to rouse the blood.
Okay.
And I was successful.
With it.
Yeah,
Still
you're
with
good.
it.
You're
Okay.
good.
Just
Yeah.
want to make sure
So
everyone
I'm
is in a good place. A bad
yes.
place,
So
but a good place.
yeah, we're good. So I roused the blood. I was successful. And we are gonna do this strength brawl. +5. Really? That's how you're doing me? Dice? Okay, well, that's where we're fucking at.
Shiv, that's like your 7th messy crit.
The dice
Yeah, and you know what's
going to
happen with this one?
today.
Icon attempts to restrain Marcelina, who is still able to somehow wiggle outside of his grasp and release herself.
That's generous. Thank you. Thank you.
Lip.
I guess, though, that I have to wait for my next turn, right?
Yarp.
Okay. Sounds good.
Would you like to try and get out of your grapple, Slip?
Slip's very confused. Everyone's frenzying except Canoon, who doesn't know who he is. Yes.
Kind of low-key looks like he's frenzying
Yes,
as well.
please. I'd like to try to. Can I reverse the grapple? If I win, just shift myself to be the dominant one. Can I be the top?
Strength brawl. Let's find out.
Reclaim
If
your
you-
place as the top.
If you have
I'll-
to ask permission if you can be the top, then you might not be the top, sweet pea.
I'll rouse the blood for this.
I don't think you can just reverse it. You'd have to come back on their turn because then they'd just get another saving throw anyway.
Okay, all right. So I failed. I'm gonna get hungry after the roll.
You still get your pluses, though.
Yeah.
For your blood potency. Yeah.
This is the tool scan. Yeah, fuck it. He's gonna re-roll for the 1 and 3. 6 for 6. Well, that's going to go to Slip as he is the aggressor in a tie, and Slip, you are able to just barely release yourself from the grip of this amazingly tall creature. Who is then going to just, let's see what he's going to do. Actually, he's going to rouse prowess, and then he's going to punch you in the face. Slip.
God help me.
How would you like to respond?
Trying to grapple him in response. Of just kind of using his larger size and momentum to try to judo crab crawl up onto his back.
Strength roll.
God help me, I'm gonna rouse for this.
Gonna re-roll 3 then.
Okay.
We're fucking hungry tonight. Hey.
I will
Re-roll.
re-roll the 2, the 1, and the 4.
Seven for 7. Unfortunately, it's going to go to the aggressor, which in this case is the skyscraper man, who is going to be doing 5 superficial damage to Slip as the man's fist impacts directly onto Slip's wounded chest, probably breaking the hive that was formed over the wound, and that is halved to 3. Icon is going to, first of all, roll Strength Brawl with Marcelina to see if she can break out. No, she already has broken out. So that's not what he's going to do at all.
I think she's staring him dead in the eyes and will say to him, I suggest you run.
He's going to rouse Fist of Cain.
That's fine.
He's going to rouse Blood. And he is going to do Strength and Brawl upon Marcelina. How would you like
To try to grapple her again?
No, he's just going to punch you because he's got Fist of Cain.
Oh. Understood. Alright. I think I'm just gonna dodge.
Dex Athletics.
Okay, I'm gonna rouse the blood. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna rouse. We rouse the blood. We will get hungrier after this. And you said athletics dex, right?
Yes.
Well, it's alright. It's alright. That's alright.
Man's fist comes flying through the air and impacts upon Marcelina's face. You take 5 aggravated damage.
Not halved?
Nope, it's aggravated. Only superficial is halved.
Got you.
And then he is going to have to roll for a hunger frenzy. Which he is fortunately able to restrain.
I think for flavor, even though he really hurt her, Marcelina was very well trained by Hakata. This is not the first time that she's gotten her face hit. She has 0 reaction. Just takes it, and her face is stoic.
Sounds fair. Sato.
Okay. So Skyscraper Man is not grappling anybody anymore. He's hit Slip, but Slip's now on the ground.
Correct.
And what was your final thing on whether Frenzy helps against impairment?
What? Frenzy? Impairment? You would only
Is it
get
like
that
health based?
Yeah, if you wanted to... Say the question again.
Sorry. The fact that I'm
No.
impaired...
Yeah.
Does my Frenzy... Like what Noskavian said, does the Frenzy stop that negative from impairment, or am I still taking it?
You're still taking...
Or-
You are still impaired.
So,
Because you're in ag, and ag is mutilation, heavy wounding.
also, but I had the ag before that.
Yeah, but you also had some health left. Now you have no health left. You're all ag.
That's fair. Okay.
And if you want to ride the wave, that's a willpower.
I want to ride the wave this last time.
Okay, superficial willpower
I
damage.
want to... Oh, got it. I would like to rouse the blood. Okay, that happens after I do what I'm about to do.
Correct.
I would like to lunge for this man and sink my teeth into whatever part of him I can, and I'm not gonna let go until...
Are you sure?
I don't know.
Because that's a called shot, which is taking away 2 successes. And you're already at a -2
Fighting?
penalty.
Saying you're gonna bite them as a cold shot?
Yeah, because you're doing
Yeah.
pure aggravated damage.
Oh, fuck. Alright.
Fang attacks are fucking hefty.
That's fair. Is this... would this be with my strength or my dex?
Strength brawl.
Fuck.
It might be strength melee, but I'm pretty sure it's strength brawl for a fang attack.
Melee. Why don't I don't have any of my weapons
This is
on
the
me. They
problem with
kidnapped
fang
me.
attacks.
Fuck.
They're one of those things that hardly ever used, and then suddenly they're used. So I'm very
Okay,
rusty
strength.
on fang attacks.
Strength brawl. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I guess, okay, so rousing the blood just takes it away, basically. This isn't a grapple, so I don't get... Okay, so it's just my bare dice.
And
And I'm not allowed to rouse the blood twice, am I?
It is strength brawl. It's a -1 called shock penalty.
Nice one, okay.
So
I'm not allowed to
safety
rouse
is-
the blood twice, right?
No.
No? Okay.
I mean, you can, but it's not going to stack.
Okay, that's what I needed to know. Okay, so impaired, so it's just strength brawl -1 because of the roused blood.
Yes.
Fuck me.
And
Maybe I'll
then
get lucky.
-1 of your successes.
Oh, fuck me running! You bitch.
You could go for the reroll of the 4.
Okay, just so I remember, if I go down to all superficial, like I have no
Then it'll
more
be
fucking
minus-
color.
Then you're impaired mentally as well, and then it's -2 to all mental-based rolls.
That is fine, but if I use that last one right now to willpower reroll, does this little attack at least go through before I'm dead?
What do you mean?
Basically, if I use it, I don't die immediately, right? The attack
Correct.
still goes through.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'm gonna
And-
use it. I'll take it. It's at this point, it's all over. I'm gonna reroll that 4.
There you go. I'm not going to reroll.
Oh,
That would
nice.
be incredibly mean after that amazing success. You are able to leap upon this creature and sink your fangs directly into pieces of his flesh, ripping them off, tearing down until more bone is exposed. He lets out a howl of pain. Canon.
Am I allowed to eat this man?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Kenun's over here like samesies.
It would be slowly, and I'd count them all as fang attacks. Bite attacks, fang attacks.
Oh, it's fine. I actually just wanted to know if that first fang attack I did actually ate part of him. Like, am I just tearing things off, or am I actually eating him?
Are you swallowing?
Yes?
Careful now.
Well, I thought we
Yes.
weren't in the best place.
Then yeah, that can count. I'll let you take 1 hunger over time for that.
That's fair. Okay.
What? He's swallowing his meat. That's what he's doing.
I,
It is an accurate statement.
oh, my lord, I've never been this pissed.
Canon?
Yeah, as a tall fellow, not very nice.
I'm gonna call him Barbecue Man.
Nom 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 nom.
Bite attack. Strength brawl.
Okie doke.
I think because he's being bitten, he's actually going to try and punch you away.
That's valid.
So you have 2. Oh. Not good enough. Let's reroll 3 of those. There we go. Kenon, would you like a reroll of any of yours? You've got the 1, 2, and the 1. Messy crit
sure.
is a possible, though.
Sure.
That is 4 against 4. However, the Kindred does have a crit. So I'm going to say that as you attempt to leap forward, probably not even bothering to open your entire maw, the creature is able to quickly bat you away with a backhanded punch across your face that does 1 superficial damage to you, Kenon.
Reels back.
Marcelina.
Gnarls.
Yes.
You are in a fist fight with Iacon.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna shoot him. Oh wait, no, he took my guns, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Did he take
But you
your
can use
knife?
rapid reflexes to pick those bastards up and shoot him.
Oh, for sure, for
Now
sure.
here's the
That's
downside
exactly
that
what
someone pointed out to me the other day that I completely forgotten. Did you know you can use guns in close combat?
I did know that. Yeah.
But it's strength and firearms. Why is it strength? But
That's
it's strength.
weird.
Any sense to me?
But
That's very bizarre.
That's what I said. I was like, no fucking way. Looked it up. Black and white. Strength and firearms.
I can understand if you were using like the butt of the gun. Like, do you know what I mean?
Right.
Very bizarre.
Yeah,
but
that feels
yeah,
like it's for pistol whipping.
Yeah.
yeah, which I am not pistol whipping, but that's fine. So we
But bollocks, you know what?
use
Bollocks to
rapid-
that. That just makes so little sense to me. I'm going to let you do it for composure and resolve. Composure and firearms, to be quite honest with you. I don't see the fuck. Why would that fucking change? Why would I just...
I don't know.
But if you want...
I don't know why the
rules as written,
mechanic would change
it is
everything
strength
to.
and firearms. I'm just putting that out there. Fucking weird.
Okay. Very
You can
bizarre. So
absolutely
yeah,
use composure.
so we rapid reflexes pick up that fucking gun from the floor, and we fucking in a blink of an eye we're gonna take a shot at this man.
Oh yeah, that's logical, RJ. RJ there with the fucking truth bombs.
Okay, so composure and firearms. Now, no. Okay. We've done the deed.
Let that fire through. +3. Marcelina instantaneously picks up at least one of the weapons on the ground. Before the Kindred can even react, they are fired off. No longer the usual restrained warrior that Marcelina is. The beast... Oh yeah! Mark off a willpower.
Oh shit, okay. Yeah.
The beast
Marked.
has taken control and is unloading bullet after bullet at point-blank range into Iacon. And you do significant damage, turning him more like a piece of Swiss cheese than kindred.
I think Marcelina says, I gave you your chance to run. Chance gone.
Lip!
Shiv, I have critical information that you need to know right now.
Oh shit, what?
Everyone around me is bleeding, and I am at hunger 5.
Oh.
Oh no.
I don't think they're necessarily bleeding, though.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Open holes, bite wounds.
Bite wounds. Well, there's no
Hold on,
circulation in a
pause.
kindred's body, though.
I have a question.
Yes.
That thing only applies when Elias is around, right? Because you're not a blood leech, right, Slip?
No, that does apply whenever there is blood involved.
Really?
Hunger 4,
Oh.
you've got less of a chance to go into Hunger Frenzy. At Hunger 5, you've got an increased chance. It can also happen
I
on a rouse.
understand.
But I don't think there's
Okay.
necessarily any, strange as this may seem, because everyone here is kindred. or undead in some manner, and blood flow is not a thing for them, so I don't think blood's going quite everywhere. So I don't think you need to do a hunger frenzy, Slip.
Okay.
Simply because, no circulation in a kindred's body, so...
Alright, perfect.
But good on you for saying something.
Excellent. Between the Giganto and Iacon, who's looking a little more scuffed?
Well, pieces of Hightower are being ripped off, thrown around. He is literally being disassembled. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Iacon did take a bite from me and several gunshot wounds, so I don't know where that leaves him, but you have those options before you.
Slip's hungry. He's very hungry. You know what? He's gonna charge in on Iacon and attempt to pounce, grapple, pin, and slurp.
Strength brawl. You made the wrong choice. Reroll. The 5 is all I've got to reroll. Why am I bothering? I don't fucking know. Yep. I ate my words. That's absolutely fine. Slip, you go charging in. Pounce upon Iacon and restrain him as your fangs come to bear upon this creature under your grip. Nice. Kebab Nosferatu. All he can really do is try and get Sato off him with Strength and Brawl. Sato, Strength and Brawl.
Okay. Is this still in negatives, bro?
Yeah.
Alright, is that -2?
Yep.
Okay. Oh my! I'm shocked I got 2 out of that.
The creature is able to pick Sato up and place him down in front of him.
Oh, bitch.
Iacon is going to attempt to break the grapple, with Slip. Strength Brawl versus Slip Strength Brawl.
Oh, God!
So what's going to happen is, Slip, you are able to extract your fangs just as Iacon pulls you off him. You are able to very quickly sink your fangs into a piece of him and draw some of his vitae out. You may slake 1 hunger, and he is going to do a hunger frenzy check.
Oh, no.
Okay, hunger 5, and I've tasted blood. I will also do a hunger frenzy check.
You're at hunger 4.
Yeah, hunger 4 and tasted blood. I think
So
that's
gonna
frenzy.
You don't have to do the check if you don't want to. You can just ride the wave.
Oh yeah, I want to. Yeah. Someone in chat said forbidden slurp. Yeah, that's possibly.
That was in the original. Who said that? Yeah, we
possibly.
You want to give it?
Forbidden.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All right. You are in hunger frenzy.
I saw him punch someone so hard it was like a Mack truck. I want that.
Is this ending and I think it's ending it?
Baby.
Hold on, wait a minute. How old is he?
I don't want to put this into the air, but I think the big guy isn't the Niktuku, is what I'll say.
I don't think he is either.
So, just saying. Also, we did send a message to Big Samitsi up in the mountain. This would be about the time, sir, that I'd appreciate you showing up. I'm just putting that into the atmosphere.
Like, sir, please, begging you right now.
Oh, he set a trap
Just
in his
saying.
forest waiting for you, but he doesn't leave the forest.
Oh, he could send things out of the forest, is what I'm saying. But that's fine.
Oh, send it to
army
like,
of
to
owls.
That's gonna be dangerous.
Yeah.
Imagine. Imagine an army of owls just come out.
Dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 da. I want a gold leader. I want a gold leader. Are we ready to engage? Who are you talking to? You twit. To you. Sato.
Yeah, hi, Jim.
Hey, Sato.
I know
Watch
you
out
got
for
control my
owls.
character, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Shiv, I don't have any willpower or health left.
And you're in Fury Frenzy. What's your hunger at?
Thanks to nomming part of this band, it's still a 2.
Okay. Rouse check for punching this man as hard as you can in his fuck ugly face. Looks a bit like this.
Nice.
And he's going to punch you back.
Oh, fuck, come on, man, I can't. I'm about to go down.
All right. He will just dodge then.
Well, because I actually do think he might be able to kill me, Shiv. You can do it if you want, but I might die today.
I don't want that. Although it is an epic death.
It would
It
be
is.
pretty fucking cool to get just decked in the middle of this shit.
No.
On, punch me! Hit me!
Oh, all right. Strength brawl
Are
for
we
me,
going
then,
full
please.
Joker right now? Is that what we're doing?
Is this my Joker arc?
Is that what's happening right now?
I have to do strength brawl.
Yep, with a plus.
Wait to die until I remember who you are!
A +3?
I think it's +3 for your blood potency.
I only have blood potency 2.
Oh, it's only +2 then.
I'm plus.
Alright. Don't I have my negatives though?
Oh yeah.
Or am I just counting that?
Oh yeah. -2.
So plus 1.
So
Yeah.
plus none.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. Punch like a nun.
Math. Hey, don't talk shit on nuns. Some of them can actually fucking hit.
I can't
Alright, that's
reroll.
actually kind of surprising.
Sato. Oh, you can't re-roll either. But you're the aggressor.
Mm-mm.
So that's going to go to you, Sato. As you weakly pick up your fist and throw it through the air, putting every bit of your body weight behind it, just barely impacting with the strange towering over you, looming Nosferatu, that notices it, but looks down on you and almost gives you a pitiful glance.
Fuck you, dude.
Kenon.
Time for me to, ricochet and take his attention. I got one thing left in my brain, and that's violence.
You're gonna ricochet!
Mm-hmm.
Just ding 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 ding.
Did you
Like
say
a
strength
pinball
brawl or-
car.
Strength brawl.
Yeah, strength
Because you're in
brawl.
close
Just
range.
making
so
sure.
fisticuffs. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, I'm not frenzied at the moment, but gosh darn, right now, I don't remember much, and I don't like what I do recall. Do I get the specialty here?
No, I believe you have currently lost your speciality.
Okay, just checking.
You're right, Pixie. Do what Batman did, bite them in this mud pit to wear them down, even out the odds a bit. You do a little cut across the forehead. It doesn't hurt much, but it bleeds into their eyes. And as he said, you think this is a fight, son? This is a surgery table.
Yes.
Fucking Batman.
Fucking bars.
That's going to you, Kenon. And you do. Kenon! You have only one thing in your head. The word go. You don't know what you're fighting for. You don't know why you're fighting. You only know that you must punch. And you punch over and over on this towering man. smacking into his torso with your clenched fists as he lets out wails of pain.
Ripping
Marcelina.
Garrigan, I know not why I fight, only that I must fight.
Marcelina, would you like to
Rip and
ride
tear
the
it until it
wave?
is done.
Or would you like to not ride the wave?
I have a question before I answer that.
Yarp.
So Slip grappled them and bit, yeah?
Yeah, but the
Is
grapple was
Slip's-
broken.
Okay, so Slip's not on top of him right now.
Correct.
Okay. And this, so is Slip in front of me or is Iacon in front of me?
General vicinity, sort of, front.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Marceline's never going to turn her back to an opponent, let's be honest.
No, never. Okay. So, no, I'm going to let the beast take over.
Okay. And you've got a gun. That's not going to do anything.
I got a
on them.
gun and
That's not
one
gonna do
hell
anything on
of the bites. I would say, given that I am at 4 hunger, and I am a blood leech, you know where
I know.
Marcelina's mind is at.
Yeah.
So however you want to play it, I'm just letting you know.
That's a tough roll, though. I think Marceline is going to take a shot, play it on the safe side.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because
Mm-hmm.
no offense in
So-
any way, due shape or form, but I do not think Marceline is going to win a strength brawl contest with Iacon.
No. You're absolutely
ain't
right in
worth
that. So no offense taken.
Shoot that bastard.
Wonderful. Even in my frenzied state, I would rouse the blood to I imagine use every ability available to me to ensure a win. Yes?
Hunger 4. I'm going to say no, because I've got a much better view of this situation at the moment, and I don't think that's going to work out very well. Basically, Slip and
Okay, how-
Marcelina are going to eat everyone else, and then one of them's going to deabderize the other.
I mean,
Which is fucking cool. Oh, that does sound cool.
It is.
Fuck it! Rouse for me, Marcelina. Let's get someone deabderized
Rouse?
tonight. Yeah.
all right, let's do it.
There it
and the
is.
hunger is motherfucking gained, boy.
And
Alright.
Elias isn't here.
Someone's
are
still going to
out
get
here
deabderized, I reckon.
Tonight. Right, so sorry. Wait, hold on. Make sure I click the right fucking buttons.
Composure, firearms.
Yes. Composure plus the 3.
Hot diggity.
You don't get to kidnap my son. Okay? Without there being consequence.
Wow. Okay.
So-
Marcelina, you
Oh my
fire off
God.
every single bullet remaining in the clip. No longer caring. The beast is in control. The beast needs to see satisfaction. It needs to see not just death, it needs overkill. You fire every single round in the magazine, firing off so many that Iacon's flesh leaves his body, and the crumpled skeleton falls to the floor and turns to ash. Flip.
Great.
Hi.
Hunger frenzy, riding the wave, superficial willpower loss, and what would you like to do?
Oh no, but by all means, have at it.
You sure you don't want to ride the wave?
I mean, I can aim it toward the big guy, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, do a superficial willpower and strength brawl.
Okay.
Flip. You are able to pounce upon this creature, extending your 4 fangs. As you do so, you land upon him, and you begin to drain him. You may slake all of your hunger. This is where it gets complicated, kids.
Mm-hmm. Yep. My body is ready.
Need you to do for me. Three. Strength resolve rolls, please.
3.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh. You attempt to drink deeply from the creature.
Last one was a 7, a crit.
Yep. Needed all 3 of them to be successful, though. And they were not.
Gotcha.
Unless you want to do any rerolls.
Yeah, if I can reroll the 3, and the 2 on the second one.
Yep, you absolutely can. That's a success.
Oh,
Why are you encouraging him to do the forbidden slurp?
shut up and do the forbidden slurp. It's funnier.
Fair.
Oh dear.
You
He'll
drink
hate me more
deeply
after this.
from the corpse, and then you begin to taste the sweet ambrosia of heart's blood. Unlike anything you've ever tasted before, it revitalizes you. You feel the man's very soul entering into your body. Lose 1 point of humanity. Now do humanity plus your blood potency.
A pool of 6 dice. I believe. How would I
I'll just use the fucking real dice for
It's
this.
a pool of 6. Oh, real dice. Nice. Spicy.
Yeah, that's what I used to do Fata Morgana earlier.
Perfect. Fuck me up, fam.
What did you get?
I didn't roll anything yet.
Did you not? You're supposed to be doing your humanity plus your blood potency.
I got 2.
See? There's another point of humanity.
Okay.
Fuck.
But you will get your 210 XP, which you can spend immediately on increasing your blood potency, or on potence, or obfuscate.
How much?
10.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't do anything with that.
Okay, we'll lose that. What does that leave your humanity at?
Unless I can combine that 10 with some that I've already got banked.
Yeah?
Then I'll have 15 to buy Obfuscate 3.
Yep, I'll let you do that.
Okay. And then my humanity's at 3.
Okay, that's okay then. And what is your generation?
11th.
Okay, that remains the same. And you successfully drain the creature's heart's blood, taking his very soul into your own. The creature crumples in on itself and turns to dust under your touch. You will have a black aura for the remaining year. But that eliminates that. All people in a fury frenzy are now over their fury frenzy. Slip, your hunger should be 0.
Sure.
Just imagine, I still have chi sight up from earlier, and I'm just picturing watching Slip's aura go dark.
Yep. Black tendril-like tentacles, I suppose, for lack of a better word. Control yourself, Softy. Are now emitting from his aura.
It raises another important question. Do I remember that these folks are kindred?
I think after witnessing that, that's going to come back to you, yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, kind of sort of standing there watching, just like, his expression very much, what on earth?
What would you all like to do?
So, Marcelina is at hunger 5, and she is a blood leech. So, I don't know that she doesn't have a choice when it comes to the hunger frenzy.
Not triggered right now.
Even though I'm at hunger 5.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Marcelina is going to walk up to Sato. She is going to hand him the keys, and she is going to say, "Take Cannon and Slip and leave now."
I feel like there is less than half a second of hesitation until he just looks at her again and goes, "Okay," and like weakly gets up and opens the fucking door.
Yeah, when he looks at her for flavor ST, he would see that all the veins under her eyes are like almost protruding and pitch black. Her eyes are black, mottled with red, and that sort of horizontal slits that she's gained. And her fangs are like fully protruding out. So she looks quite monstrous in this moment as she tells him to leave with everybody.
And I'm just sort of looking at the pile of ash and just sort of, who were those people?
What?
The people who took your son.
I have a son.
She just points to Sato. Not by blood, but son nonetheless.
Nod.
Slip will now very slowly rise to his feet and turn towards the rest of the coterie, looking purely monstrous, even in flattering light.
Marceline is looking directly at him, so... But she's just staring.
You need us to leave.
Yes, I do.
Why?
I'm incredibly hungry, Slip.
What will you eat?
I'll find something to eat on.
Good enough for me.
Marcelina is going to leave, but she's going back into the factory and is starting to retrace the steps of the kindred that she knew were here at one point. she is going to try to hunt them down.
Wits and survival, please.
Can I persuade you to let me use wits and streetwise?
Yes.
All right, that's what we're going with.
I was having that debate in my head. So the moment you said it, yes.
Yeah. We're looking at a 3.
Would you like success at a cost?
Yes.
Marcelina, you enter into the factory, and at first you find no trace of any kindred. The beast inside of you crawls up. Before you know it, all you see is red. The next time you gather your senses, you are at the exit of the factory, covered in blood. The entire factory's floor has been wiped out, kine and all, but you were able to successfully find someone eventually to feed upon. You drained them of all of their blood, but you had to murder the entire factory in the process. You will take 2 humanity stains, but you may slake your hunger to 0.
I think I did that right.
We'll find out at the end.
Okay.
And are you all heading back to the Haven now?
If I've got, like, darkness on my side, that would be where I'd be heading after what I've done.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the minute Marcelina left, I'm starting the drive and just very scaredly trying to get back home.
And is there anything Kenon, Slip, and Sato would like to talk about on the drive home, while Marcelina, like a machine, is eating her way through the entire factory? Very well.
Kenon's just asking basic questions, trying to
Oh.
figure out where he's at mentally.
What happened to you?
I do not know.
Can we fix it?
I do not know.
Okay. Oh, shit.
I do recall things, bits, pieces. It's... I do not know. You are Sato Rin, yes. Yes?
Yes, I am.
Right. And I was indeed mentoring you, yes?
Yes, you were.
Very well then.
Slip,
Yes.
are you okay?
He'll sort of poke his head up from the back, but now there's like eye shine almost.
Feeling pretty good. How are you feeling? This is, after all, entirely your fault.
Well, I feel like shit. Gonna get us home. I'm gonna ignore that. 'Cause I don't feel like crashing a fucking car today.
Or do it. At least you're in the front seat.
Shut the fuck up and sit back down. I don't care anymore if you're good or not.
I think it's a matter of good. Just who did what?
Your aura has gone dark.
Couldn't tell you. never had the eyes.
I'm gonna
rest of-
slam my fist down on the horn before like going quiet completely.
Okay. And eventually, after a very awkwardly silent car ride home, you make it back to the Haven. You see Marcelina covered in viscera. Dawn approaches, but if you would like a conversation before you day rest, now is the time.
I actually think that they would see Marcelina sort of stone-faced and naked, holding bloody clothes and putting them into a black bag. Her weapons are sort of all just laying on like the kitchen table. And she doesn't react at all to them coming into the house. They would just see sort of like her face and neck and hands and stuff are still covered in blood, but you know, her bloody clothes she's shoving into a bag.
Slip will begin making his way up the stairs towards the attic. As he goes, I would like to rouse to mend, if I may.
Absolutely. May heal the appropriate amount for your blood potency.
Thank you.
And in that case, we will call it an end to this week's session. It do be like that sometimes.
Oh,
It's a session. Thank you all for coming and watching. Thank you for coming and playing. Oh,
As always,
stuffs.
thank you for running.
Thank you.
thank you, Chef. Love you.
Love you too, broken husband.
This was your idea, sweetheart.
It was.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Nurudra, and Pixie, and everyone in chat, absolutely everyone. Lurkers and talkers alike. This week we will go in order of most likely to let a friend down by not praising Kane, starting with Marcelina. Who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
First off, how the fuck dare you? You absolute piece of shit. How dare you?
I'm not the one to let a friend down.
We finna fight. Anyway, hi everyone, I'm Chastity. I played Marcelina. You can find me all over the internet as the Rave. I am here on Table of Horrors every Friday playing Nihon Nights, but also every Monday playing a lovely snake lady named Morningstar in Shadowrun. You can also find me on Lanyap Gaming, where we go live every Tuesdays and Sundays. We're currently playing a V5 game called Blood and Jazz, where you can meet my spicy Lasombra. That's it.
Sato, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
You're not wrong that I'd let a friend down.
You got kidnapped and made Slip do the
doesn't
forbidden
matter.
slurp.
Lord. I am Softy, Softonomicon on every social media. I do art and video games on my own channel, and then here on Table of Horrors, obviously on Fridays, I play Sato Rin, and various other things whenever Shiv needs me. And on Mondays, I am the Cosmic GM, and I run the Shadowrun game for my lovely players. Also, I am very sorry to all of my friends.
And you're my hedgehog husband.
And I'm Shiv's hedgehog husband, but I'm angry right now!
Kenon, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Hi, I'm Daybreakathon. You can find me streaming nonsense on Twitch at Daybreakathon. I've written a couple of fantasy novels. Check those out. I did the character art for the characters who have art. My commissions are open, though things are a little bit, with the holidays. I'm here on Fridays and Mondays, being perpetually confused in a variety of entertaining directions, and my dog says hi.
Slip, who are you? What do you do? Do you do things? Let's find out.
Oh my god, hi, I'm Slip. I stream here on Twitch. Twitch.tv/VampDaddy. Mostly variety. Mostly with a lot of people here, actually. Mondays, I'm in Shadowrun as T103, the Punchy Orc. Fridays, I'm here. You know what I'm about here if you're here. So I won't hassle you with Slip's business. You just witnessed that shit. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's a lot.
That's it. Yeah, that's it on here.
Thank you all. Coming up on, I'm going to say Thursday, December 1st. Okay, no one corrected me. In your time zone, we'll be doing part 2 of Aliens, Blood, Death and Robots. Tune in for that. And of course, we have Softy's regular Shadowrun game on the Monday. Does that start the same time that this starts?
Yes, it does.
Same time. And another episode of this. So do come back. Check out links down below for previous episodes, podcast episodes. We have a merch store if you're so inclined. I've tried to make the merch as cheap as possible because, merch is fun. We'll be back.
I own the crop
Monday.
top. I recommend it.
We will go a-raiding on Lost Tribes Gaming, who are playing Vampire the Masquerade. I think, out of memory, they play a V20 game. So that's always fun. But legally, morally, exceptionally, we can't go until the Diablerist Slip says the line.
I am full of bees.